Okay. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? All right. We try to, as usual, share the link before we start today's session. Um, we need to have a couple more people on board and we kickstart this. All right. Consoles Playbook. How are you doing? And happiness today. Good to have you guys on board. Um, looking at the markets today. I'm just trying to send out a notification so people can join. Yeah. What are the coins to buy and hold during the bear season? Yeah, that's what we want to focus on today. So, what are the coins to buy and hold during this bear season? It's a topic for today. If this is your first time, you are welcome. Join us on this stream. Let's talk about the current state of the market and the coins to look at if we are looking forward to invest. Where am I from? I'm from your rival-friendly country, so guess. I can tell you where you're from your name. So guess where I'm from. Guess, just guess. Let's take the likes to about 10 and then kickstart today's session. Yeah. It says I'm really interested. Yeah. Really interested in the topic today. Pardon me, yeah. Yeah, so Rosemary is able to guess. Yeah. Oh, if I go down, my camera is going to go down with me. So I might just stay here and drink my water uncovered. Okay, so the current state of the market, where prices are falling to, and the places we should look forward to, investing in. What are the good coins on a discount? It says I'm from Nigeria, but I don't know why Nigerians find it hard to pick a Ghanaian accent, but Ghanaians can easily tell a Nigerian accent. I think you guys don't listen to us more often than we listen to you guys. So we're able to like easily pick a Nigerian accent. Mela, how are you doing? Yeah, long time. Yeah, we were running our project, so it got me busy and I had to focus on the dance token. And that is why I've been off for some time now. There's a lot of work that goes into launching a coin, not just any coin, a community coin. And that's what I wanted it to be, and it still is. There's a lot of efforts that goes into that. So kind of took my attention off live stream for about a week and some days. So we are back. We are back on track. Yeah. All right. So we're going to look at the market shortly and then look at the coins that we should be looking forward to investing in. Good coins that are on a discount. Yeah, that's how I see it. It depends on how you see things, when things go bad. How do you see things when they go bad? Are you seeing the market as just crashing? And do you sense fear? Or you also see it as an opportunity to get good coins at low prices? And that is how I always decide to see it, like getting good coins at low prices. I see them as discounts, right? So the very good ones that we were looking at and considering investing in, now we see them as coins that are cheaper than they were before. And also, it also helps us to see the potential that the coin had when it went up, right? We see the potential that it had. So, for example, if a coin used to be $5 or it ranged around the $5 price, and now it's sitting around 9.5, and then it drops down to 4, that drop only made you see the potential of that coin and made you know that, oh, in the next bear season, this is how high it could go, and it could even surpass that. Let's take our likes to 10 and then we kickstart today's discussion. Let's take it to 10 likes. We only have 3 likes. We have 17 people on stream. So let's raise our likes and then kickstart the full discussion. Yeah. Yeah, so console, you had it wrong. Yeah. Let's raise our likes to about 10 and kickstart today's session. Chukuma Romanos, how are you? Console, shout outs to you. Happiness, Miller. Who else is in here? Double click on the screen. Yeah, double click on the screen. Oting, how are you? All right, we have about 6 likes. Let's head to 10 and then start today's session. All right. There's some good coins I've seen on a discount, and I feel that, hey, these ones could do well. The market just moved down just a tiny bit, and then they dropped a little bit more. And I feel like they have strong backing, and these are worth investing in, you know. I'm doing good, Oting. Yeah, Chukuma. Yeah, good. Let's take it to 10. Let's hit 10 likes and start. We're just 2 likes away. All right, we want the algorithm to push the live stream. We want the algorithm to push the live stream, yeah. Hello, Sharon. How are you doing? Oh, really? It sounds Nigerian. We have 1 more like, and then we start. We're at 9 at the moment. Then I start taking some of your questions. Really, that's what some people say. But then how come others are also able to hear and they are able to tell that, oh, you are Ghanaian, you know? Maybe we have much more similarities than we think we do. How are you doing, Sharon? It's been a while. All right, let's start. Okay, so Mela is asking, Pepe on Solana, is it a good buy? Yeah, it's good, but the one on Ethereum is the main one, yeah. Solana is also good. The one on Solana is fine, but the main boss is the one on Ethereum. But you could buy 2. You could spread your investment 60-40. 60 in Ethereum and then 40 in Solana. Oops. When I did this, it was just going stay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Asta, any predictions? $5 in 2025. Asta coin. Asta. $5 in 2025. Well, it's possible because looking at the speed that Asta has risen, I feel that Asta could actually do $5 in 2025. Let's check the stats on Asta here. Helen from Cameroon, how are you doing? Man, the way Asta moved is currently number 35. But if this Asta bubble bursts, people are going to be in trouble. Like the MYX finance. MYX like skyrocketed and, you know, made a lot of people money because it was coming from cents and then hit like 18. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Asta do that. So long as it's CZ talks about it, that's also one reason why it could do very well, because CZ talks about Asta. So if he talks about it again, more investors are going to come on board. Yeah, so, and that is why people got into Asta and they're like, fingers crossed. Yeah. So Asta has about $3.45 billion market cap. Supply, just 1.65 billion supply. That's cool. It looks like, okay, the team holds about a little over 6 billion tokens. The Asta team is holding a little over 6 billion tokens. Wow, 6 billion times 2. They have about 12 billion. They're holding about 12 billion. And that could be used for heavy marketing, you know, 12 billion. I think that they are, when it comes to marketing, they have a lot to put back into marketing. So that's what I can say. Asta token. Let's see. I think they have a strong value proposition. From the last time I checked, they had very strong value proposition. They are a decentralized perpetual contracts. They trade futures. Yeah, futures market where you can easily make 100x's, 1000x. You can easily lose money too. So let's talk about that side of investment. You could also easily lose money, but they have 3 million users. Wow. And 840 total trading volume. Imagine even the fees from that can be put back into the value of the coin. So Asta, I think this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. It could actually do $5. So for the one asking, can Asta do $5? I think Asta can do $5. Yeah. Asta, I think, can do $5. I think I need to do I need to do like a careful breakdown of Asta and then do a price prediction. Yeah, based on the stats I'm seeing here. These are incredible stats. So Helen, shout outs to you, Helen from Cameroon. Mera is the one asking about Asta. Yeah, so Asta could do $5. Yeah, I think it's a solid project. My take on BNB Tiger, BNB Frog, WikiCats, the animal tokens. Yeah, WikiCat, yes, they still have some room for growth. They still have a lot of room for growth. So I would say WikiCat is a good hold. BNB Tiger, there was a lot of contention around BNB Tiger, whether to buy the old one or to hold it. I don't really know why they created a new one when the old one is still functioning. And because what I learned was that they took money out for marketing and it caused the price to go down. So if money has been taken out for marketing, why then do we now have to create a new coin? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me, you know. Yeah, I watched 2 separate videos where they were projecting 9. Well, it's possible. It's possible, yeah. Because the metrics are encouraging. I think the metrics are encouraging. So Kafri, yeah. Could hit $9. It's possible. But 20, I don't know. But you know, it's crypto. Anything could happen. Yeah. $9 could happen. So long as they're putting back the fees in buying back the coin and burning, it can happen. Yeah. Asta just like out of nowhere, like boom. Enoch. Okay, so yeah, BNB Frog. I don't know about BNB Frog. I've heard of it, but I know one of those meme coins doesn't really have any value proposition. Do not put in an amount you cannot afford to lose. No matter the coin, never put in an amount you cannot afford to lose. Do they now have BNB season? Because I know they had streamer season. I don't know. They have what, BNB season? Let me check that right here. BNB. Oh, they have that too. Interesting. Because there was streamer season and all of a sudden there's now. Oh, the one that was launched first has 14K market cap. And then the second, the one that came 2 days ago. Which one are you talking about? Was it the one that came 2 days ago? That's BNB season. That's a. Oh wow, people are really buying into it. People are really buying into the coin. It has 265K market cap. It was launched 2 days ago. A couple of sales and buys here. This might be a good time to buy it. Yeah, the current price point might be a good time to buy it. That's what I would say. Have a couple of, keep your questions coming, yeah? What are the coins to buy right now in the bear season? What are the coins to buy right now in the bear season? Keep your questions coming. And your recommendations as well. I know some of you are heavily invested in crypto. So what are your recommendations for this bear season? That we kind of are in the bear season because, you know, we had the bull and then all of a sudden prices are generally down now. So what coins are you looking at? Yeah, so BNB Tiger might be a good hold, but the frog, I don't know for frog, but WikiCat, I'll say yes, it's a good hold. Rocky Cat coin, and then RKC is Royal Cat. I promoted that on my channel. Yeah, Royal Cat. I had some intel from Royal Cat, right? Even the dev doesn't know, but there was an intel. You know, I usually post about prophetic coins. Yeah, and I don't want to say this is financial advice, but I had an intel that that coin was going to go to millions in market cap. So, not financial advice. Don't say, hey, Danny spoke about this coin going into million market cap, so I went to take a loan or I want to sell this to buy it. No, 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 please. Only an amount you can afford to lose. That's for RKC Royal Cat. Rocky Cat coin. Check this new coin called Rocky Cat coin. Rocky Cat coin. I should find it on. Yeah, a couple of people are selling their holds on BNB season. SZN, BNB SCN. I don't know if they pronounce it as season, but they are selling their holds. So this might be a good time to get in on a buy and then ride on the wave. You mentioned Rocky Cat, yeah? Rocky Cat coin. Rocky Cat coin. Okay, this was launched 5 days ago, right? Yeah, because you're saying it's new, relatively new. Oh wow, it's been doing well. 22nd September, 4 zeros and a 6. 4 zeros and a 6. Around launch price around 4 zeros and a 6, and currently 3 zeros. All time was 3 zeros and a 4. 4 zeros and a 6. So that's around 7x. 6, 7, 42, 6, 8, 48. So 8x. Yeah, it's made an 8x. That's not bad. That's good. That's good for Rocky Cat coin. I don't know what their marketing plan is for the future, but if they have plans, like massive plans for the future when it comes to marketing, then you might still want to hold the coin and then ride along the coming pump. But if they don't have any marketing plans, then you might want to. I'm just trying to. One moment here. Yeah, keep your questions coming, yeah? Keep your questions coming. Okay, let me see. So Rocky Cat, Royal Cat, BNB season, you've spoken about that. Ike, how are you? Kafui also said Asta could hit $9. Fox Inu also, the horizontal has been really pushing it on X, and he says that Fox Inu could do $1 from what he continuously says. And they are bringing more people on board. I think they brought Jackie Alpha on board for Fox Inu. So he's also, I think, I'm not too sure. So yeah, they've got a couple of people pushing the coin. Got a couple more people pushing the coin. So I'd say keep your eye on Fox Inu. They highlighted various use cases. Do your own research. Yeah, Asta could do well. Asta could do well. That's what Kafu is saying, that they highlighted use cases. What's your take on Billy Cat and Crepe? Those are one of my favorites, some of my favorite coins. Let's take our likes to 20 likes here. Let's take our likes to 20 likes. 20 likes. 20 likes. Thanks, viewers. If you're new here, kindly subscribe. We talk about undervalued cryptos. We also have a Telegram called Undervalued Crypto. You search for Undervalued Crypto on Telegram, you're gonna find us. Yeah. It says, what's your take on Billy Cat and Crepe? So Billy Cat is an exchange, right? They're gonna have NFTs, also crypto coins. They're gonna do crypto coin exchanges on there. So Billy Cat has good use case for the future. We are still yet to see the price hit $1, but I think that it can. And one thing I know is they are strengthening liquidity, and that is why the price isn't easily falling, because they strengthen liquidity. The buy and sell taxes that they get, they pour it back into the coin. So it strengthens liquidity. And what happens is that if people are selling huge amounts, it still doesn't affect the price too much, unless there is intense sell pressure. So that is it for Billy Cat, and I feel that Billy Cat can do well. we could probably hit like 10 cents from henceforth. So if you can hold some Billy Cat, I think it's going to help you in the future. Crepe is also coming out with copy trading in the DeFi space, where people can actually see that, oh, you're making money in DeFi. Oh, can I copy your trades? Instead of, and it's a lot. You see, the reason why I feel that Crepe is going to do well is a lot of people want to trade, but they don't know which coins to. So if they can see my track record that I'm a DeFi trader and I'm making 100% a week, or I'm making 300% a week, or even 1,000% a week, there are people making like 12,000% every week, right? Especially the whales, because any small increase brings like a lot of money to their money. So yeah, big money makes money easily. So now if somebody comes on the platform and he's a copy trader and the record shows that he's making like 500% every week, and you see him and you're a newbie, what are you going to do? You're going to copy his trades, right? So that is what Crepe is bringing, and that is why the prophet says that it's going to do much better than the Wikicat did, right? So currently stands at 4 zeros and a 2, so I think we are still early in on it. And this is how these projects start. They start so cheap, but people ignore it until they pump. You see, that's one reason why, even though Asta is so good, I don't want to buy it, because I miss out on that early pump. It came from 000, right? And it's now $2. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I might buy, maybe I might change my mind and buy one day, but there are some coins, if I miss out on it, I've missed out. I just don't want to rush and be a late buyer, you know. But coins like Crepe might still be early for you to buy, but definitely not financial advice. Currently stands at 4 zeros and a 2, if I'm not mistaken. 4 zeros and a 2, I think. Was in Crepe, CREPE. That's like a pancake crepe, yeah. Pancake crepe. Crepe is also, you know those round pancakes? Yeah, that's what they're called. They're called crepes. So 13 million market cap. Now this, when I called this, it was around 5 million. So it's already made a 2x from the time I spoke to one lady friend here, and I was like, go buy Crepe. Yeah. And then she was like, oh, how much? I said, oh, if you can spare, or if you can afford to lose $100, just put it in Crepe and let's see how well it does. And then she put in the $100, and 2 days later, you see that pump that came? The pump came on 15 September. The pump came on 15 September. 2 days later, it just skyrocketed. Yeah. And she put in 100, she had about $275, $280. And then she called me, she was like, bro, I've made more than I've made more than it's 100% of my money. And I was like, yeah, keep holding. Should I withdraw? I said, keep holding. You know, she wanted to withdraw the money. Another guy too in New Jersey, I told him, he saw the video that I posted. He didn't even know it was my channel. And I was like, bro, I heard Crepe is going to do so well. And how do I buy it? So he went to YouTube, and then he searched how to buy Crepe. And he saw me. I was like, bro, you have a video. You do YouTube? I was like, yeah, I do YouTube. Yeah. And I was like, I just saw your video, you know. I was like, yeah, I made a video on how to buy Crepe. So he was so excited. So ever since then, he gets on regular calls with me, and he's like, bro, I hope this Crepe is going to do well. I hope this Crepe is going to do well, you know. Now, someone is saying right here that Crepe 0.05 at the price of 0.05 will make most of us at least get 1 or 2 million US dollars on average. That alone is enough to make us have at least a stable life, not life-changing free financial for sure, unless you bought more than, I'm struggling to read this, unless you bought more than 100 million coins, or early buyer that has billions of coins. At least with that amount, we can buy a decent house, have a decent amount of saving. I think this person is probably from the US, because to say $1 million is not life-changing, then you are from US or you are in the US, right? But it's still life-changing, you know. Even if someone gives you like 200K, it's still life-changing. It can do something for you. At least, yeah, you may not be able to buy a house in the big cities, but then if you move to the countryside, the Midwest, you could get a good house. He said you can get a decent house. For a big whale or institutions, donating what to 30K, 1.2 million US dollars each is nothing to them. Even BlackRock could give every person here several hundred millions, although I'll be grateful more than enough, even if Crepe can reach 2 zeros and a 1, in all honesty. 2 zeros and a 1. So if you have like 10 million coins, 2 zeros and a 1, price for one Crepe coin should get you 2 zeros and a 1. So 10, 1, 100. That should get you like 10K. 10K. That's if you have like 10 million coins right now. Yeah. So yeah, that's my take on Crepe. I've been talking for long. There are a lot of comments here I need to take. So Richard says, what will Crepe go to $1? It's possible. It's possible because Crepe is a long-term hold. And from one of the views that I posted, which was Prophet Bernard talking about Crepe, he was like, can you hold it? Can you hold it? And I felt that he really meant to say, for him to say, can you hold it? Can you hold it? With all seriousness, I feel that probably this thing is going to hit $1. Yeah. And most of you having 10 million coins, 15 million coins, even 5 million coins, or even 1 million coins at $1 is life-changing. But the question always remains, can you hold it? Yeah. Let's get to 20 likes. We are at 17, 3 more to get to 20. So Crepe could do $1, looking at the value proposition, copy trading. If the platform blows up and they are taking fees to buy back the token, it could even hit $10. But remember, it's not financial advice. I'm only sharing my uneducated opinion. What do you think about Timeless? Timeless. Let's see Timeless. Is it on CoinMarketCap? Now, if you mention a coin, let me know if it's on CoinMarketCap so that I wouldn't stress going to look for it on Deck Screener. Because I know on Deck Screen I'm going to find every single coin, but sometimes there are a lot of duplicates. It makes it hard to pick out the real one. Timeless was yesterday. Was it the one launched about 2 days ago? Okay, so it's currently at 499, 500,000 market cap. Launched not so long ago. Okay, it's retraced a little bit, so it could pick up from here. Timeless could pick up from here. I need you to stay. Good. All right. I guess the manipulation. So our console says, I guess the manipulation on crypto space is much. The market is highly volatile and unpredictable. We never see. Yeah. You know, the bull run we're making noise about, we haven't really seen it in its full potential. We only see glimpses of it. And I told someone that, yes, the bull run is here. It's actually already here, but it's not moving the way we expected it to move. It's not like, boom, all prices are up. No. The bull run is like very slow. It's like this. Guess a little bit retracement, pumps, retrace, pumps, retrace. That is how the vibe is. That's the vibe is given, because it started around gold, when gold started like hitting 3K upwards. That was the time period where Solana was also coming from 120 and BNB was coming from 500, right? Check the prices. The bull run is actually here. It didn't come the way we were expecting it. So 120 for Solana it went to 240, right? That's 2x already. And you are thinking, oh, we are not in the bull run yet. We are waiting for, no, it's actually here, but it's very subtle. And then BNB, check the price at the beginning of the year. It was around 400, 500, and it went to 1,075. That's like about 2x already this year. Coins already in billions of market cap, making 2x's. That's crazy. So you should it should tell you the inflow of billions that has come into the market that we're not even aware of, right? And then we see XRP is like one of those sleeping giants. When all coins are moving, it's still like dormant. I don't know what's happening with XRP. But check the coins. Check most of them. Go back to CoinMarketCap and check most of them. Right? Look at Wikicat, how it rose. Look at Crepe, how it rose. Which other bull run are you waiting for? It's right before your eyes. It's just not as fast as you think it should move. And we already entered altcoin season like 2 or 3 times already. So this year, I think that the market is just acting like it's trying to confuse everybody, but the bull run is actually here. Very, very subtle. So don't wait for some bull run. No, it's already here. The thing is, now how do you find coins that are already at good discounts for you to capitalize on and increase your bags? Let's take our likes to 20 likes. Yeah, so don't wait for any like strange coming bull run. Nah, it's already here. You just need to know which areas to look. Yeah. Oteng is asking, which coin did you just speak about? I spoke about Crepe, CREPE. I spoke about Billy Cat. I spoke about a couple of coins. Can you let us know which coins to buy now? Yeah, we're still talking about them. So I mentioned Crepe, and then I mentioned WikiCat. I mentioned just Solana in passing, and I also talked about Asta. Asta, I said, has good potential. Asta has good potential even from here. I'm going to make a video on Asta, and I personally, I just don't like to buy coins after like huge pumps. Yeah, but maybe I might change my mind and get in on Asta. But as it stands, Asta is going to do well. But I just feel like I'm buying late. Yeah, yesterday Ike. Yeah, Crepe. Wisdom is saying, yeah. Ike, yesterday I posted Plasma, and I think Plasma will do very well. I also need to make a video on Plasma. It's a stablecoin powerhouse. I need to do a video on that. I have a couple of videos to Asta and then Plasma. These two coins I think can do well. Fox Inu, yes, I mentioned Fox Inu. XRP I said was at discount price. 2.7 XRP currently is actually cheap. The last time I posted the XDC prophetic confirmation, I showed, thankfully, I had, had a screenshot of the price of XRP at the time I made that video. And XRP was 1.87. And that was the point where people were like, oh man, it's too expensive to buy XRP at 1.87. It was too expensive. I'm not going to buy XRP, man. I'm late. But today XRP is 2.7 and it went to 3.4, right? And that video I'm talking about was just made this year, the beginning of this year. So that base price for XRP has not shifted to 2 point something, 2.7, 2.6. Then in the future, by next year, that base price is going to shift to 3.5. And as the years keep going, it's going to be very, very hard to ever see XRP again at $2. Crypto is a long-term game, especially for the top 20, top 100 coins. It's long-term. Believe you me, next year, when you look at that top 50 chart, you see how most of the, like you could pick like 40 coins, with the exception of stable coins, and you'd see how very intense those prices have increased. It's a long-term game in crypto. If you are new to this channel, subscribe, join our Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. If you're new here, also subscribe. Fox Inu, like I said, they keep pushing it. They are getting more people on board to advertise and push Fox Inu to $1. That is the goal. I held about 13,000 Fox Inu and I sold a part of it. So I'm still holding my Fox Inu back because I believe in the project. So I didn't want to sell off everything. So I'm holding some amount of Fox Inu because I think it'll still do well. XDC, our brother Clem has shared so much on XDC. If you have the time, watch or listen to some of his videos. XDC, he spoke about XDC hitting 78 cents in a prophetic vision he saw. And if you've been following me for a while, you know it's Christian as well. So we also talk about what people have seen concerning coins, and we believe in the supernatural. Someone is asking, I'm talking about the one with 250K market cap. Okay, that was the one, Timeless. That was yeah. No, Timeless is 500K. Oh, it's going up. Timeless is going up from when we last spoke about it. And 250K market cap. Which one was it? I don't think I remember that. Do I? 250K. RKC is also like really picking up momentum. Royal Cat coin is also picking up momentum. Yeah. If you haven't followed or subscribed to this channel, kindly do so. as we plan to go to the moon, not leaving anybody behind in the space shuttle. Yeah, we spoke about timeless, Asta. So plasma, I'm going to try and do a video on plasma and then Asta as well. Okay. Hello, Thomas. How are you doing? Danaraj says, brother, WikiCat list Binance. Binance hasn't yet listed WikiCat, but hopefully when they do, definitely we are clearing 1-0. At least 1-0. At like worst case scenario, we should clear 1-0 after Binance listing. Let's take our likes up, yeah. Let's take our likes up, 20 likes and more. We have more people watching. FOMO can really spoil things. I don't think I'm buying Asta now. Yeah. 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 So that's one thing about me. If a coin has really pumped, I don't want to get in on it because I feel like I'm going to be used as exit liquidity. So I'd rather wait for the hype to die down a bit and then come in. But if I check the value proposition and I'm like, okay, this is something very solid, then I might change my mind, right? And then buy a little bit more. The reason why I got into MYX Finance had pumped, but the reason I still got into it was they were offering good APYs on their platform. So I bought in so that I can stake my coins. That is why I bought it. But I just buying it because it's moving up, no, I wouldn't have bought it. But seeing that, oh, these guys have like some good APYs that can earn you some extra money, I'm like, okay, why not? Let me put my tiny investment over there. Royal Cat, which one is that? Yeah, I did a video. Kwame is asking. You spoke about Royal Cat, our cat. Which one is that? So I did a video on Royal Cat on my YouTube shorts right here. You can check it out. No, did I do Royal Cat? Yeah, I did Royal Cat. Yeah, yeah, I did that. That I was seeing that a prophet friend mentioned that it was going to hit the millions in market cap. And then I was like, hey, it's not financial advice. That's someone's prophetic vision, but it's also not financial advice. So invest carefully, invest wisely. Yeah, that's our cat, Royal Cat. Yeah. I think is it RKC or our cat? I'll need to, let me verify. Royal Cat. Go and check his. Yeah, our cat. Yeah, 13 days ago. 264 market cap. Yeah. Someone says it looked like I end from Stray Kids. As for this live stream, I look like a lot of people, and I get that a lot on this live stream. Everyone says I look like someone. Look like I show Speed's dad. Good evening to you, Ayodele. How are you doing? Yeah, Laura. Okay, so Fever has dropped the timeless CA. Says I think so. Austin, timeless is on coin market cap. Okay, timeless on coin market cap. Let me check it real quick. Timeless. Timeless. 500K. That's it, right? 500K. 3 zeros and a 5. 3 zeros and a 5. Under BNB Smart Chain. Okay. Okay, and I see the CA. Do you think I should buy more? Buy more of which one? Wisdom is asking, do you think I should buy more? Buy more of which one? Yeah. The conversation flows, so you'd have to be very specific of what you're talking about, because by the time I see your comments, I don't even know what we are talking about. Maybe parabolic bull market. I think parabolic bull market is what people are referring to as the coming bull run. Because what we are seeing, we're actually seeing the bull run, but it's just subtle, like I said. And prices are actually increasing, but it's only at a very slow and subtle pace. That if you're not paying close attention on the daily, like the way we daily review the prices, if you're not really paying attention, you will not see that the prices are moving. But if you are paying attention to what I'm doing on the daily and then the updates that keep coming, you realize that, oh, okay, So this was last week, this was $10. This week is 13. Okay, then you wait a bit, 3 more weeks. It's now at 17. It's actually a bull run. It's actually a bull run, but it's subtle to the point that you didn't even realize that the price was running. Kinsley, how are you doing? Says hi. What of hope on coin market cap? Hope. Hope. The ones, the hope coins I'm seeing here don't have prices being tracked. Baby Crepe. Baby Crepe. What of Baby Crepe? Nimi is asking, what of Baby Crepe? My worth, I'm gonna attend to your question. But Baby Crepe, just a duplicate of Crepe. You know, when Crepe launched, I was like, there's gonna be a Baby Crepe. The moment I saw Baby Wikicat, I was like, nah, somebody's gonna create Baby Crepe. And within like 3 days, somebody had done it. In fact, I would have done it myself, but I didn't have the time, you know. You need to brand and all that, and I didn't have the time to do that. I would have created Baby Crepe and then pushed it out there, you know. Yeah. Baby Crepe. What do you know about Mumu? Mumu. So Baby Crepe, yeah. So I think that it will do well only as much as Crepe does well. Okay. So for those of you who believe in the long-term price or the long-term vision of Crepe and feel that hey, Crepe is going to do well over the long term, then I would say that hold some Baby Crepe, yeah. Because it would ride on that. It would ride. It's like Baby Doge. You see what Baby Doge did when Doge came out? And it rode on that trend, and Baby Doge was worth, it made people millionaires. Yeah. So I would say that Baby Crepe will do well only as much as Crepe does well. Mumu, I saw Mumu. What do you think about Mumu? I wonder who created that coin. Mumu. I don't know if it's Nigerian Mumu. I wouldn't be surprised. Whoa, there was a big withdrawal here on Mumu. Like how many? 8:30 in the morning. Just like about 2 hours ago. There was a heavy withdrawal. I don't know what it is. Maybe someone who bought in very early. Like heavy withdrawal, like big time withdrawal. Probably someone who put in like 5 or 10K at the beginning. Wow, and that coin has been coming from last year. It was in existence somewhere, what was that, 2024, September. It's been a year now. The coin just spiked out of nowhere. So probably those that held like large bags from last year that cashed out this year. 665K market cap. I mean, that dip would have been very good to eat, you know. There's 001, and then make a 50% gain right here. So let's see what it's about. I think it's one of those, you know, normal meme coins that rides on hype. It has to ride on hype, else we are not going to buy. So it says Mumu is not just a meme coin. MUMU. It is a community-led revolution that revived the forgotten token. Like I said last year, and turned it to a 300K rocket. You see, that's why I'm not so disturbed about our project that we are running as a community project, the dance token, because yes, sometimes projects go dormant because you have to re-strategize, and all out of nowhere, like boom, it's gonna happen. So yeah, just keep an eye on it. Mumu, I think you can invest, but only an amount you can afford to lose here, because a lot of people that provided liquidity are cashing out at the moment. So be mindful. Don't go put in $100 if you can't afford to lose it. So I would say yes, it looks good now. So if you want to invest, you can go for it. Good day, Ishaya. How are you doing? So my worth with Asha. Well, you must be a very serious. Okay, Asha, not Asta. Okay, you have invested in Asha token, I guess, because if your name is my worth with Asha, probably an Asha token investor. Elo Solo is saying, good day, second time joining. That XPL will it start to climb? I've noticed they are now climbing. Children tokens like Baby Wikicat. XPL is the plasma, right? Yeah, I think plasma will do well. They have baby Billy cat. I didn't know. Let me go and check. Baby Billy cat. If you're new here, you want to subscribe and follow what we do right here. Baby Billy cat. I wouldn't be surprised. I think I have to have a new job of recreating coins that are doing well. And there's baby Asta. You know why they do that? Because they're like, oh, people are like, oh, I missed out on it. Let me go buy the baby version. Baby Asta also has hit over 100K market cap. Baby Crepe, baby Asta, baby Billy cat. Why am I not seeing baby Billy cat here? Okay, I see it here. 74K market cap. 12 days ago, baby Billy cat. Wow, that coin really did well. 4 zeros and a 1 to about 2 zeros and a 2. That did insanely well. Baby Billy cat. But it's down now, over 50% down now. Wow. Yeah. This is crazy. This is crazy. If you're new here, kindly subscribe. Can I get Fox Inu CA? Go to CoinGecko and type in Fox Inu. You'll get the contract address. I have videos for people who are newbies, how to find contract address, how to buy new coins and all that. Take your time to watch it, yeah? How to buy coins, how to find contract addresses. I have videos on that. That would help you. Yeah. Because you want to be very, very careful in the crypto space. You don't want to be asking for CA from just about anywhere. You will be helped if you are on my community page and then you ask for a CA. You get good help, genuine help. But for your safety outside, don't be asking for CA just about anywhere. Yeah, somebody can create a duplicate and send you a CA. You make purchase and he cashes out. That's how come some of you are buying coins and then the next moment your wallet is empty because you bought the wrong CA. Someone can duplicate. This is crypto. So I've taught you guys, if you want CA, go to CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko or Dex Screener. I've shown you how to find CAs. It's best for you that way, for your safety. Yeah. Yes, for your safety, it's best for you that way. So that you are also learning something. You are learning how to find things for yourself. You are not always, for how long will you be, spoon-fed with CAs? Yeah. You need to ask yourself, how long would I be asking for, oh, what is the CA? How do I get a CA? Yeah, you need to take things into your own hands and learn stuff for yourself. Okay. Solomon from Nigeria, list of coins to buy at this time. Yeah, that's what we are discussing. We are talking about coins. You can also join my Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. I posted a list over there. I need to update that list actually. It's been old. Oluwabusai, how are you doing? Greetings to you. Austin. Yeah. Tumele-san, did I pronounce your name well? Tell us about Memecoin. I've seen Memecoin a couple of times, but I haven't read what they are doing. I see so many coins. This was 30 days ago, yeah. Is it the one with 100 million market cap? Yeah, 100 million. 113 million. Currently down, so this might be a good time to buy. I don't know why people prefer to buy when prices are up, but this one is down, so might be a good time to buy. 4 cents went to 19. Now I'm even looking at this from, let's look at this, 1 cent and then went to 19. That's a 19x. Someone just bought $500. Might be a good point to buy from the drop, the current drop. Wow, just like 1,000. Wow, there's a lot of money flowing into it. This is serious. Yeah, I've spoken about Baby WikiCat. It would also ride, just like Baby Crepe, it would ride on the popularity of WikiCat itself. So long as you believe in the main coin, those baby coins will run after them. They wouldn't run ahead of them. Yeah, they wouldn't run ahead of them. Hello Solo says, Someone has tied the bull, so it can't run. Yeah, the bull is actually running, but it's running slowly. It's on um uh uh so someone is here advocating for stocks and he's saying that crypto is a scam. Crypto is not a scam. You need, when you say that, I realize that you need to get education for yourself. Right? Crypto is not a scam. You've heard of people organizing scam, tokens and all that, but it doesn't mean crypto itself is a scam. People have made way more. People have crypto changing their lives. So don't make uneducated statements. You need to get education. If it's a scam, institutions and countries will not be buying into it. So get some education for yourself. Stock is good, but stock is slow. Crypto is fast. Everything has its pros and cons. So it depends on what you want. You don't hear crypto people saying that, hey, don't buy stocks. They are going to scam you. No. Why? It's your preference. It's your preference. It's what you want. Gold, we also have crypto gold, XAUT. Tether gold is the same price as real gold. Who says you'll be waiting for years for crypto? You rather wait for years for stocks. You need some innovation to, like, some kind of innovation in that particular stock to make it skyrocket. Other than that, you'll be sitting on stocks for a long time. And crypto is deflationary. Supply is fixed for 99% of coins. Supply is fixed. And over time, they burn them, creating that price impact, positive price impact. So understand you are advocating for stocks, but it doesn't mean that crypto is trash. Yeah, speaking about baby Crepe Chima, I think he joined late. What of plasma? Can Mantle go beyond $1? Mantle is already beyond $1. I don't think you are updating yourself with what's going on. Hello, Solo. Yeah, Mantle is already above $1. It's heading towards $2. Yeah, so I think you should revisit CoinMarketCap often. Yeah, you have to visit it often. Yeah, Mantle is way beyond $1. The last time I saw it was 1.6. It's currently 1.78, and I've mentioned Mantle several times on my channel. Mantle is doing well, 1.78. I'm not surprised. When I called Mantle was 1.1. Yeah, 1.1. So Mantle can do well. Still 3 billion supply. I think they will also be banning, because Bybit is growing fast as an exchange. Yeah, we're in the bear market. The bear market has kicked in. It has kicked in, but it's still contending with the bull. That's what's happening right now. The bear is contending with the bull. We are in a state, the current state of the market, which is what this video is about. The current state of the market is such that there's a contention between the bulls and the bears. And investors are confused as to whether we are still running with the bull or we are falling with the bear. That's the current state of the market right now. Are we running with the bull or we are falling with the bear? And you see prices, and what happens is that, if you're in a general bear market, most of the coins will be falling, right? But this is the case where some are falling and some are even making all-time highs. So there's a confusion between the fall and the rise. So we are in between the bull and the bear. But generally, if I should make an estimation, I would say that most coins are falling from the previous highs. If I open CoinMarketCap and I check on the prices, you realize that when you check the prices, even the first 10, right, you realize that all of them are red, with the exception of the 2 stable coins. And then when you go down, red, then a couple of greens. MYX is now at $15. Asta is now at $2, right? Plasma is also at 1.7. So these coins are rising, and then some are falling. Flare is also rising. So we have most of them falling and a couple of them breaking all-time highs. Then it makes it confusing. Are we running with a bull or are we falling with a bear? Yeah. So if you ask when is the bear market, I would say we are in a bearish season, but we are not fully in a bear market, right? We're in a bearish season, but we are not fully in a bear market. So a couple of coins I need to make videos on ASAP, ASAP for investors to get in on. But remember, it's not financial advice. Yeah, you can do your thumbs down because you're advocating for stocks. Nobody's against stocks. But I don't know why some people are always like angry with themselves. You know, you come on a live stream and you are so angry, buy stocks or the crypto. I mean, it doesn't change anybody's mind. That's not how to pass down what you believe in. So yeah, whatever. Yeah, keep your questions coming. Chidebere, that's your. When is the bear market? You cannot really tell. You cannot really tell. The market is like that. In as much as a lot of people try to predict that, oh, bull season is October, bull season is November. You cannot really, with accuracy, predict that at this point or at this week, like 100% accuracy. You could do that with maybe 70% accuracy, but with 100% accuracy, you cannot really predict. But we can only guess and say that, okay, maybe the bear market might be November. And then now we check for the signs. We check the prices. How is price moving? Are they falling below, the prices they used to be at? Generally speaking, are all of them moving in the downward trend? Then we know that, oh, okay, we're in a bearish season. But are we fully in that bearish season? We are fully in a bearish season when all the price go down and they maintain their low prices. Odie, how are you doing? And they maintain their low prices at the base. Then during that time period, we are in the bear market. Okay, or a prolonged bear season. Yeah. Keep your questions coming and keep the likes up. Let's keep moving. Yeah, we are talking about the current state of the market and looking at potential coins that are on good discounts, as I always call them, like good discount coins. And are we still going to have bull run? Yeah, like I was saying, the bull run is very subtle. We are in the bull run, and it's now like trying to turn over a little bit. But we have been in the bull run for a long time. Like I said, the BNB Solana prices have already 2x'd. They have added billions in market cap. We saw pump move from 2 cents to 8 cents. 2002 to 2008, right? Yeah, and a whole lot of new coins that were making serious highs, okay, indicating that the bull was actually running. But it did not come in a way that we anticipate or we have anticipated over the years. We're expecting like sudden like boom, then we know that, oh, this is parabolic, this is the bull run is here. Yeah. But in the midst of this slow bull run, learn to take your profits. Learn to take your profits. I took profits on OXT. I took profit on some other coins. Learn to take your profits. If you don't learn to take your profits, you'll be in a bull run thinking that, hey, bull run, hey, let's go. And then you never take profit and it comes back down to where you first bought your price. Yeah, I don't know what his problem was. 713, I don't know. He just came on here screaming about stocks and crypto being a scam. I mean, it's your opinion. You can be in stocks for 10 years and not make even like 100K. But someone can be in crypto for like 3 weeks and he makes 100K. At the end of the day, making money is the goal, right? Making money is the goal. Black market. You mean a red market? Yeah, we have a little. I was going to talk about this coin and then it escaped me. So, Ondo, ONDO. ONDO is backed by BlackRock, one of the biggest global investors, right? So Ondo, guys, check out Ondo, 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 and then Quant could go above. I'm going to make a video right after this live, and this time I mean it. I'm going to make a video on coins to hold in the bear market as prices are falling. what crypto coins should we be holding. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video on that. Okay, and I think we should add Quant to that. Quant will break $100. I saw that 83 and I told my uncle, Chairman, you need to go buy Quant because you've been a Quant fan all these years, and I know Quant fell some time back and you got discouraged, but if you can buy Quant again, I told him, QNT Quant, it's going to break $100 and go up beyond that. So it's also one of the coins you want to hold during the bear season. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on that, coins to hold during the bear season. As for Pancake, we really need to take it off the top 100 because it's just wasting space. It's always at 2 point something dollars. Pancake Swap, always at 2 point something dollars. That coin never really moves. XDC, I don't know how many of you got that coin, but if you can, hold some XDC. They are still in talks with institutions to help push their network in the global trade finance space. So XDC, I think is a good long-term hold you guys should be looking at and really considering adding to your bag. Not financial advice, but if you can, add some XDC. I mean, if you can target like 1,000 coins, and just forget about it for like the next 3-5 years, I think it's really going to do you good. And also, Brother Clem spoke about seeing XDC at a price of $68 per coin. It's currently 7 cents. So I don't know what you want to do with that word, but not financial advice. He has a video on that, seeing XDC at $68 per coin. So it's something I'm holding. I'm planning to hold about 10,000, at least 10,000 coins, 10,000 XDC coins. That's my target. I want to hit that target. Yeah. And sometimes when you're buying coins, you need to set targets for yourself. That, oh, I want to hold 5,000 coins of this. I want to hold 10,000. I want to hold 100K. If it's very cheap, I want to hold 100K. I want to hold 1,000,000 coins. And then we keep our fingers crossed and see if we can make like a 10 cents. Because if you have $1 million, 1,000,000 coins, right, of something, and then it hits 10 cents, that's 100K, right? That's life changing, especially for those coming from developing countries. That's like life changing. And some of you can live the life you want to live. You want to live if you're able to make like 100K in crypto. Yeah, there are many dreams that can come to pass when you bag $100K in your crypto portfolio. Some of us, if we make 100K, we are putting it in a daily cash flow investment that can give us daily profits. Yeah, the 100K will just work and bring extra money. Ton Fish, kind of like, what is Ton ecosystem? Ton is very silent. Telegram's network, the open network, that's the name of their network, the open network, Ton. And they are very, very silent. You bought Ton. Is it Ton Fish or Ton and then Fish? So I need to see Santa. Is it Ton and then Fish or Ton Fish? I know Telegram is Ton, and they've been silent. Their coin is not doing well. I have some stake in Ton coin. I've staked some Ton coin, and it's not doing well because it used to be at $8 and it's at 2.7. Is it a discount for the coming, pump, or are we? And it keeps going down. Ton used to be like number 12, number 13. It's at 22 now. It keeps falling, so I'm really concerned for that project. Now, another coin you guys should put on your list is BitGet token, BGB. BitGet has found a new base around $5. It went down to $4, even $3. I think somewhere early this year. 2024, BitGet was $1, and it's now at $5. It made a 5x from 2024. So BitGet, please hold it. BitGet can make a 10x. They keep burning their tokens. They have 600 million supply now. Okay. Now, right after this video, I need to put out maybe 5 coins to watch, 5 coins to hold in bearish moments in the market. Yeah. Good potential for short term. Yeah, we haven't looked at deck screener. Short-term coins, I usually go to deck screener. Yeah, I usually go to deck screener for short-term coins, but we haven't gone there today. We're just doing an overview, a recap. But if you want a long-term hold, I've already mentioned Crepe, Wiki Cat, Billy Cat. What's the other coin? Royal Cat. We've spoken about Asta, could still do well. We've spoken about which other ones? Not a couple of them. Toshi is next. Well, I think I missed. What's your take on Hive? Otain is asking. Hive, I believe it's on CoinMarketCap. Let me know if coins are on CoinMarketCap. Yeah, Hive is 18 cents, $88 million in market cap. I don't know why their max supply is infinity. I think they are able to mint the coin, just like Tron. Tron also has like infinite supply, and I think that it helps them to create more coins. And usually, if coins are like that, it doesn't really help prices to pump. That's why Tron doesn't pump much. I think when it pumps a little, they create coins and withdraw. Yeah. I think they had a court case or something. I don't know what's happening with that. But if you keep minting coins, it doesn't really help investors who want to hold for the long term, because you feel like when the price is going up, you create more coins and cash out on them. So this Hive says maximum supply is infinity, circulating supplies for almost 500 million. And you see the price is going down. This year price was at 60 cents and it's now at 18 cents. Yeah, that's why I don't like projects that can mint their coins. They'll just be withdrawing on you guys. Please tell us a good. Okay, so I think Toshi is next in the future. This is Happy Swati. Toshi is next. Is Toshi on CoinMarketCap? Toshi 3 zeros and a 7, up by 8%. What is it about? Circulating supply 420 billion. That's a lot. Are they banning coins? Is Toshi banning coins? Let's know if Toshi is banning coins. It says it's on Coinbase now. Interesting. Coinbase is like one of the very hard platforms to list your coin. But they really done well. They're on Coinbase, Mexi, Bitstamp, Binance Alpha, Bybit, Kraken, Qcoin. Coinbase is US controlled, so it's very hard to list your coin on there. You must be doing something right if you are on Coinbase. They have an NFT collection, Toshi, official merchandise, on-chain positivity. They also have the Meow DAO. Oh, BitGet had a coin called Meow. Let me see. They had a coin called Meow coin. It says do not FOMO in. Do not FOMO. That's the name of the coin. And the coin, I think it's spelled MOEW. If you're on BitGet, you find MOEW. It went to 2 zeros and a 3. It's falling. It fell by 10x. Yeah. So it's still trading. I used to hold Meow coin, but it was falling too much, so I cashed out. And the moment I cashed out, it pumped, and then it came back down again. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what they are doing with that coin, but it's BitGet's meme coin. MOEW. That's BitGet's meme coin. Yeah. It's BitGet's meme coin. If you want to buy it, you can, but I don't know. It might just pump out of the blue, and then people are really buying Hemi coin. Okay. Short term or daily trade. Maybe you could do Asta on a daily trade. MYX, you can even do MYX on a daily trade, because it moves like what, $11, $10, and then it goes to 15, comes down. So you could daily trade on MYX. It's very volatile. Yeah, Solo, just like I was saying, he says there's no accuracy on when the bull season comes. I've seen some comments about a precise bull season. They always fail. They are always failing. That's why I don't want to believe in a specific bull run. You know, there are people on X and oh, 15th September, oh, 27th September. And it's all, I don't believe those things now. You know, initially I would have believed them, but now I feel like everybody's just guessing. Everybody's just guessing. There's nothing like that. I don't even believe people saying, hey, on this date is gonna go. No, they are all failing. So why should I still keep believing in those things? If it's a particular year, I'll say, okay, maybe something. Or maybe if it's like a 6 months gap, that's okay. But to tell me on this day is a bull run, or nah. You know, bull run doesn't just happen in a day like that. Yeah, they always feel the government's involvement in crypto did a lot of damage, manipulations. I'm touching my vehicle. Not, you mean you are not touching your vehicle? Okay, I'm seeing I'm touching my, not taking a dime until we touch promised land. Yeah, vehicle goes up. I look at it in my wallet. I'm like, I'm not touching this. Let's assume I never bought it. You know, and that's the disposition I want to put myself in. I want to put myself in a position where I feel like, let me just pretend I never bought these coins. Let me just pretend I don't have them and see if I can hold for 2-3 years. That would be life changing. It is so tempting. I wish there was a platform where you could just go there and lock your coins and put a date on it that if this date doesn't come, don't release my coins to me. Like there should be a platform. I don't know why in crypto we don't have a platform like that. There's only locks for people creating coins, but there's no lock for just an ordinary coin you're holding you want to lock. I think someone should do that, you know. It's really going to help. Because if I'm able to create a project like that, then I'll now say, okay, if you are locking, I charge you $1 and I use that to buy back my token and pump it. You know, I think that someone should create a token or a platform where people can just go in there and lock their coins. You know, MYX, does it still have a chance to pump? Yeah. They're also doing derivatives just like Asta. I think that is the new selling trend, you know. They're also doing derivatives, and that's what caused the pump. And derivatives also cause pump for Asta, perpetuals, futures market. Can WikiCat get to 3 zeros and an 8? Yeah, that will be hard at the end of this year. It's possible, but it's hard. It will require probably Binance to list them. And some serious marketing. Hello Solo says it's tonfish. Tonfish. Is it on CoinMarketCap? Let me know when a coin is on CoinMarketCap. Tonfish meme coin. The one I'm seeing here is 8 zeros and a 6. Is it that one? It pumped somewhere. If it's that, then it pumped in July. August, beginning of August, and then it's back down again. 7 zeros and a 1. Back down to 8 and a 6. So I don't know if Aster, A-S-T-E-R. Aster, A-S-T-E-R. Yeah, so MYX has a good chance to pump. They have some nice APYs on Bitcoin, Ethereum. You know, it's like when you stake your coins there, you could get like, for example, 10% a year, 11% a year, which is higher than other platforms. So more money is flowing into MYX. BTTC. BTTC, we used to hold BTT. Isn't it the BitTorrent? Oh no, BitTorrent is BTT. BTTC. Which one is the BTTC? I know we used to hold BitTorrent, which is BTT, back in the day, and then we sold it off. That coin wasn't doing well at all. You know, back in the day, we thought every coin has to do well. We didn't realize that some coins wouldn't do well. BTT, yeah, BitTorrent. Yeah, BitTorrent, BTT. Yeah, it was stuck. It was stuck at a couple of zeros and what was the price? BTT. BitTorrent. We thought it was going to be the next big thing. 6 zeros and a 5 at 500 million market cap. Nah, they are not doing well at all. We literally bought, I think I think I bought BTT in 2020. Let me go back. Was it 2020? 2021 thereabout. Was it 22? Look at this. It used to be 5 zeros and a 2 in 2022. And it's now 6 zeros and a 6 zeros and a 5. That's very bad. Bad performance. I wouldn't advise you hold BTT based on the current stats, unless something surprising happens. And in crypto, anything can happen. But in my personal opinion, I would say nah, BTT is not worth investing in now. It's not investing in worth investing in now. Yeah, so look at other coins here. Chinyere says, I encourage you to create that platform you're mentioning. It will help many people like me. Yeah, that also require a lot of money. I wish there were a platform like that, like lock your tokens, a platform that I have the ideas, but the question is the money. Maybe if we become millionaires from the bull run, or millionaires from Crepe, we can look at establishing a platform like that. How can people lock their coins? I don't want to sell, but I feel like I'll be tempted to sell, right? One moment, let me check this. Let me check this real quick. One moment, yeah. One moment, please. Yeah. So some of us, like, I feel like I'll be tempted to sell my coins, right? Greetings to you, Jeremiah. So if I have a platform where I know that, if I keep my coins here, I can lock it until a certain predetermined date before I cash out, due to the fact that I know I'll be tempted to sell off. Then I think that such a platform can really make money. My concern then is, what is the security? Like, would the platform security be intense? Because hackers are everywhere and they'll be planning to hack that. They'll be planning to hack that website. And I can't bear to see that I started something and then somebody has hacked and removed people's coins. Like, I'm in trouble. The kind of insurance I have to be paying monthly for such a project, So all these factors go into place. You have to cover the legal aspect and all. So you have to cover the legal aspect and all that stuff. So it's a nice idea. It's just challenging to execute. I think maybe that is why people haven't done it. I'm sure someone has thought about it, but the security too is very, very important. You need like top cybersecurity guys, and it requires a lot to pay such people. So it's possible, but that's very financially heavy to do. Plasma, yeah, I spoke about Plasma. I shared it on my Telegram and WhatsApp that it's possible it's going to do well. Plasma at $1 is cheap. It's relatively cheap. So if you can afford to lose, get some Plasma tokens, yeah. If you can afford to lose, get some Plasma tokens. Get some plasma tokens if you can afford to lose. I'm trying to see if I can let me flip this. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, if you can afford to lose, get some plasma coins, because plasma is going to do well. I think it's a long-term hold. I'm trying to go live on TikTok as well. That's why. Yeah, greetings from your end, Jeremiah. Do we still expect the bull market this year? Okay, I think you joined late, so let me just repeat myself again. Bull market, I think that it has already been here. It's like waiting for a coming Messiah when he's already come. Airdrops, how are you doing? Shout outs to you. Yeah, yeah, Asta, that's the correct spelling. So bull run or bull market is already here. We are just experiencing a bearish sentiment in the current bull market. Okay, we're experiencing a bearish sentiment in the current bull market. As you are seeing prices fall, it's actually, we're already in the bull season. Look at the prices. Go to CoinMarketCap and look at the top 10 or top 15 coins, and look at the prices from the beginning of the year and compare them to the current prices. You realize that we were actually in the bull run. Do you have a Telegram or WhatsApp? Yes, it's Undervalued Crypto. You can join. Yes, I'm doing good. Airdrops, how are you doing? Undervalued Crypto. When you search for Undervalued Crypto on Telegram, you should find us. Undervalued Crypto. Also on WhatsApp. Yeah. I have Floki coin in my portfolio, hoping for the best in the future. What new thing is Floki bringing on board? Let me know. Floki, what new thing are they bringing? Do they have new plans? Floki, back in was it 2020 or 2021? Floki was like, it caught on a serious hype. People were really buying into Floki. At that time, did I buy into Floki? I probably did, and I sold off at a loss because I bought at the top. There was a friend who kept pestering me with Floki. Bro, buy Floki, buy Floki. I was like, okay, let me just put in some. And at that time, I didn't even have money, so I put in like a tiny amount. And then Floki, I was used as exit liquidity. So Floki came tumbling down. Right. But now, as it stands, let me check the stats on Floki right now. What's the position? Floki, I think, is in the top 100. It's 92 now, 92nd biggest crypto. So it's done well. I mean, from its early days. Let's see. It came from 5 zeros when it was listed on CoinMarketCap. This is what happened after listing on CoinMarketCap. They had 5 zeros and a 4, and they went as high as 3 zeros and a 2. 5 zeros and a 4, and so they made more than 10x. A lot of people made money. Wisdom is asking on TikTok. He says, I need a good coin to buy and sell after 8 years. After 8 years, then it's easy to give you coins to buy and hold for the next 8 years. Get Crepe coin. You get Crepe, you get WikiCat, hold them for 8 years. Get Pump Fund, get Solana. BNB is already expensive, even though it can make 5x in the next 8 years. Very simple 5x. You can get Asta. We spoke about Asta. MYX Finance, you can also get it, but wait for it to fall to like $12, $13, and then you buy, and then hold it for 8 years. What other meme coins can we hold for 8 years? I don't know. I wanted to see Shiba, but I feel like Shiba always is just like, it's just catching hype, without showing real action. End of year run-ups. Coins Polkadot. Tell me about Polkadot at 69 cents. Polkadot is doing very bad, not doing so well. Sorry to burst your bubble, but Polkadot has been performing really poorly. I think it was at Polkadot used to be even $5 like 3 years ago, and it's at $3-4. It's not doing well, you know. It's not doing well at all. So I usually don't even recommend. At the time, Polkadot was a big household name, you know, but I don't know what happened to it. It's just like not encouraging to put your money into Polkadot. Yeah. You want to share this live? Share this live with friends, family. Join our Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. Join our YouTube, Undervalued Crypto. WhatsApp, Undervalued. Everywhere, X, Undervalued Crypto. By the X, the username is undervalued_C. Thanks, Nathan, for the gift on TikTok. Yeah. Can you say something about Memecoin? Chinyere is asking, can you say something about Memecoin? Is it the one I said was BitGet's meme coin? Because BitGet has a meme coin. I don't know if that's the coin. Let me know in the comments if that's the coin you are talking about. MOEW. BitGet has a meme coin that they created. Wisdom says, I bought Crepe $9. How many coins did you get for buying Crepe worth $9? How many coins did you get? Memecoin. Yeah, Memecoin. I don't know if it's the BitGet coin you're talking about, but if it is, it hasn't been doing well lately. But I feel that the focus on BitGet has been shifted towards pushing their own coin, which is the BGB coin. And they are pushing it because, you know, it has more value. And then also every 3 months, they take 20% of the platform's profits and they push it into buying back the BGB token. So it's found a new base at $5, which I was seeing earlier. Memecoin, their Memecoin is not doing well. It's not doing well at the moment. So I wouldn't recommend that. Unless you have some money to spare, you can afford to lose. Maybe you put in like $50 and then just forget about it. And then set a sell limit, because sometimes it has a random pump. So if you're buying Memecoin, you want to set a sell limit. And when it pumps like out of the blue, like it does from time to time, it will just hit your sell limit and then sell from there, right? I used to have a sell limit, and then the moment I took it off, it went to this. Like, I'm done with this coin. I'm not going to buy this coin anymore. This is Memecoin on Bybit. It's not like the coin I spoke about. Okay, so this on Bybit, Meme, M-E-W. Okay, let me check for Meme on. I see a couple comments on TikTok, so I'm going to come there and take your comments. And is it the one that says cats in a dog world? Is that the name of the coin? Cats in a dog world, Meme. 2 zeros and 2, 0.20 and 2. Is that a coin you're talking about? Okay, so I have a couple of comments here on TikTok. What of Pepe coin? Baron is asking, what of Pepe? Pepe, I would say Pepe has had his run. Now consider PayPay, P-E-I-P-E-I, PayPay on Ethereum. And there's also PayPay on Solana. So consider those two, yeah. Someone wrote, for Memecoin, he wrote, we dropped below 0.20 and a 3 again. I'm tired of Meme. Sometimes it feels that way. You know, you get in on a coin and you just get tired holding. Yeah, cats in a dog world. That's the name of the coin, Memecoin. Yeah, someone is complaining bitterly about Meme. It used to be 1 cent and it's dropped by almost a 10x. That's so you would have made 10. That means your $100 would be $10. Looking at the 4. Oh, that's insane. So Pepe, I feel like Pepe has had his run, but PayPay, P-E-I-P-E-I, Ethereum, and P-E-I-P-E-I, Solana could do very well. So only invest an amount you can afford to lose, yeah. Thanks for joining and following. You can also join our Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. Search for Undervalued Crypto. Type everything together. Same name right here. You find our group. Yeah, cats in the dog world. XAN, it says Anoma is listing on Monday on some exchanges. What are your thoughts? XAN. Is this on CoinMarketCap? Anoma. XE and Anoma. Okay, price not tracked over here. So I might get a price on Dex Screener. So let me check. Oh, if it's listing on some exchanges, why not get a bag? Yeah, if Anoma is listing on exchanges, get a bag. Okay, because exchanges bring more volume to a coin, and if they also offer like staking rewards, you can also stake and make some rewards. Okay, so you had 3K. Now, if you have money, buy some Crepe coin, man. If you have some money, only an amount you can afford to lose. I don't want you any money you invest in crypto that you become emotional about when you make losses. You couldn't afford to lose that. So make sure it's not money you are become emotional and bitter about, and you are complaining about. Oh man, I put this money in this coin, I made a loss. Or oh, what are the devs doing? What is this project doing? Useless project. Now, when you start talking like that, it simply means that you couldn't afford to lose what you put in that project. And the general principle is that never invest an amount you cannot afford to lose. So ask yourself before you put money in any project, if this goes sideways beyond what I'm expecting, would I complain or would I still be cool about it? That's how you know if you are putting in money you cannot afford to lose. How to identify a good potential coin on Dexarena. You want to look at the liquidity. You want to look at the activity going on, in the coin. Does it have a lot of activity? Does it have substantial liquidity? Is the liquidity locked? Does it have a good community? Is the dev doxed? Like, is the dev also, if the dev is not the dev is not doxed, is the dev like pushing the project? Like, you need to consider all those things. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, right? It's not just one factor. So those are good potential, good ways you can spot a solid project for short-term or long-term hold. Now, JD James is asking, is Crepe a good coin for this bull run? Yes, yes. I've preached Crepe so much on this channel that I'm not going to talk about it anymore until it makes like a substantial run. Yeah, then I'm going to come back and give you guys feedback on when we first called it at 4 zeros and a 1. Yeah, so it's made 2.5x from the last time I called it on this channel. And that's why you want to follow so you don't miss out. Let's take our likes up. I don't know. TikTok is very lenient with likes, but YouTube, we don't really get it as much. Yeah, so look at the liquidity. Is it locked? Most important, liquidity has to be locked if you want to invest in a coin that is new. Don't you think low caps are the best for now? Yeah, low caps are good. It makes it easy to get like a 10x, 100x. Low caps are good. Yeah. But I'm also looking at the fact that there are people who are not so used to the trenches. The trenches is where more money is. The low cap gems are like pumping. Those are the trenches, right? But a lot of people are not used to the trenches. They are used to the already established side, the exchanges where coins are already trading. And yes, you can make a 2x, 3x on all those coins, but it's always easier to make like 10x. It's like fast money. Yeah. But pros and cons, remember, fast money is also dangerous. As fast as you made it, you can lose it too. Yeah. Let your comments keep coming on YouTube. YouTube is dead silent. No wonder people like to go live on TikTok nowadays. I have a lot of comments here on TikTok. Have you bought on the dip the past days? Yeah, especially for Pump Fund coin. I'm a proponent of Pump Fund. I talk about Pump Fund a lot. Pump Fund coin, I think that very soon, if you give it about 3 years time, I did a calculation with ChatGPT and I was like, okay, ChatGPT, based on the daily bans on the Pump Fund, they are spending about $1 million every day to buy back their coins and bend them. So if they are spending that much, which is about 99% of the platform's revenue, they use that to buy back the coin and bend them. So I was asking ChatGPT and I was like, okay, if this is happening and the supply is currently around 330 billion, although coin market cap hasn't updated it yet, and this is the market cap, all right, and the market cap maybe makes like a 2x or a 3x from here. because it's like 1.8 billion or 2 billion roughly. At the rate of these bends, how long is it going to take for pump fund to hit about $7? Because at the time I was doing this calculation, it was 2 zeros and a 7. So for it to clear 3 zeros, no, stay. I want you to stay. Stay. This is moving. All right. So how long is it going to take? And then ChatGPT says it's going to take about 3.39 years for pump to get to $7. And I'm saying, okay, now let's back down a bit. I don't want $7. I just want to see that $1. So if I should take 3.3 years and then do a divided by 7 or divided by 2, we are still looking at 1.7-ish, 1.6 years from now for it to hit $1. Yeah. So pump fund could do that. And I bought in on the dip. So I was answering the question about buying in on the dip on some of the coins. And pump fund is one that I had my eye on. Not financial advice. Wisdom is asking, can you list the coins you told me to buy? I've forgotten. Type and send. I wouldn't remember. I'm speaking so fast, I might not even remember. So you'd have to catch it as fast as you can. I don't even know the ones I spoke about. But maybe I'll talk about them again. Did I mention Crepe? Crepe, Wikicat. Yeah, those two. Billy Cat as well. For those coins, don't play with them here. Hold them for the long term. Hold Crepe for the long term. One day you'd see that $1. Not financial advice. But if you have any money to spare, put it there. We're on WhatsApp. The channel is Undervalued Crypto. We're also on Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. YouTube, Undervalued Crypto. X, Undervalued Crypto. Everywhere, Undervalued Crypto. Thanks for sharing. I think Solana is going to explode to 1K. Yeah, let's hit $500 for one Solana first before we look at 1K. It's going to hit 1K, no two ways, right? And BNB has shown us, BNB has been a pace setter for the way that the coins have moved. BNB has been a pace setter. But I would say that let's hit $500 for one Solana. And if you are holding Solana, I think I'm able to hold some Solana and like make earnings or make some gains on Solana in that like various platforms. Like you can do that. For example, if you go on BitGet, you could probably get like $6 earnings on Solana. So whilst holding the coin, instead of just holding the coin, you can also put it in a yield platform or a yield kind of like, I don't want to call it a bond, but it's like a bond, right? Or it's like a savings thing. You put it in there and then it yields for you. So over time, whilst you are waiting for Solana to hit $500, you are waiting for it to hit 1,000. It's yielding or mining more Solana for you. So look at that option as well for those wanting to hold coins for the long term. Bring your questions, more questions on YouTube. I'm getting more questions on TikTok. YouTube, I need to see your questions as well. PP coin. Yeah, PP, I was saying, you were saying Baron is saying his network was bad. Yeah, PP, I was saying, has had its run. You can get PayPay, PEI on Ethereum network or Solana. And I think you'll still be good. Nathan says, I need some mentoring. I'm in the US. Yes, you can send me a message on TikTok. Yeah, send me a message. We are even going to have a session today as well. We have a mentorship session today. Today is our second class, which we are going to do. And I also have the recording available for the mentees. Yeah, Nathan, thanks for the gift. I have a recording for the mentees where they are able to also follow whatever we do in class. Break down crypto, especially for newbies. So yeah, I do that too. Wisdom says, I love Crepe coin. Yeah, it's going to do well. What if we got good coin to hold for the bull run? Baron is asking. Yes, it is. How about Andu? Andu on Ethereum. I haven't spoken about Andu, but Andu, I pre-recorded a video I haven't even posted how to buy Andu coin. So Andu could do well. Andu is like PayPay. and it's also on Ethereum. So I bought some Andu coins myself. ANDWU, Andu. I will buy LCAT tomorrow. Is it LSCAT or LCAT? This all football. How you doing? It's been a while. Yeah, so Andu coin is on Ethereum. Andu coin is on Ethereum, and I think it's a good buy. I saw it and I was like, this coin could do well. I think I might buy maybe 5 or 10%. So Andu is something you want to keep on your watch list. Yeah, keep Andu on your watch list. Andu and Pepe coin, PEIPEI, keep them on your watch list. So JD James, yeah, Andu, very good one. I have it in my wallet. I'm just waiting on a serious pump coming, and could make some gains from there. If you have, I think if you have even about $20-$30, you could probably secure 1 billion coins. Probably, yeah. LCAT. So all football says I'll buy LCAT tomorrow. Thank you, Apostle, for sharing the live. Can I buy WikiCat coin? Yes, you can buy it. Innocent, thanks for the follow. LSCAT, yeah, LSCAT is being promoted by Prophet Okeke on X a lot. Okay, I'm trying to get my video to be stable here. Okay. Once it sees my hands, it starts moving the camera. All right. So LSCAT, yeah, he's been really pushing LSCAT, and I think the GTAN token, really pushing it. I think it's making some good gains on there. Innocent, thanks for the follow. Tell me about Pepe coin. Oh, Pepe, we've spoken about Pepe. And I bought Dance token. VA, thank you so much for supporting the community token. We are trying to do a donation to help the orphanages. For those buying, yeah, this weekend we are donating to an orphanage. The Dance token is doing that. And hopefully we can also get more callers to support and pump the coin. At least to let them know that we intend on doing it. It's not like, it's not just any project. It's something we are actually trying to help society with. Yeah. So how to buy WikiCat. I have videos on it on this channel. Yeah. So you can watch. Billy Cat. What do you want to know about Billy Cat? It's an exchange. They are still working on NFTs. They are still building. I think it's UK registered. Yeah, so it's also a good long-term hold. Billy Cat is a good long-term. I'm holding Billy Cat actually. And I already have I've already made 3x from Billy Cat. I called Billy Cat on my WhatsApp and Telegram. I don't know how many of you bought it. But I'm currently 3x on Billy Cat. Yeah. And I'm a little over 10x. Little over 10x in WikiCat. Yeah. I also shared WikiCat some time back. A little over 10x. There are some investments I just don't want to touch, and a little over 2x on Crepe coin. There are some investments you just want to leave them like for the long haul, you know. Don't touch them. Like, just keep them. If we can learn to hold, they will really help us, especially if you believe in a project. Yeah, learn to hold. Please add the recent coins to the list of coins you must get in our portfolio. Yeah, I'm going to make a TikTok video and a YouTube video on coins you should be holding. I'm going to compile a list, especially coins you should be holding for this the bearish sentiments we are having right now. Coins, good coins on a discount, you should be holding. I'm going to do a video on that. My thoughts on Sigma. Is it on CoinMarketCap? Do you have 2 Telegram groups with a name? No, it's just one Telegram. Undervalued crypto without an S. So type everything together without an S on Telegram and you'll find our group. You type everything together without an S at the end and you should find our group. Yeah, you want to follow on YouTube for those watching, if you haven't followed, on TikTok as well. The ones that I posted in a WhatsApp channel. Yeah, I'm going to compile the list. Today I have to take time to recompile the list of the coins we've called, especially like long-term hold coins, and then possibly write their prices by them, their current prices. Yeah, I think I should do that. It's on Dex. Sigma is on Dex. Okay, I see Sigma here. It was created last year, right? 6 million market cap. Mantra or OM token? Mantra or OM token? Sigma is currently falling. It's in a serious bearish momentum. I don't know what's happening with this coin, but it looks like community-driven meme coin that empowers you to take control. Yeah, if it's just a meme coin with no value proposition and it's falling, and it is really falling, then I would say that, you know what, you can cash out now and look for the next best coin, because it's really falling. It's fallen from 16 cents to 2 zeros and a 7 sigma. That's a heavy fall. Yeah, and when coins fall that heavy, I don't want to keep holding. That's too much. There's like what? There's like a 50x fall. That's a lot. Or like a 30x fall. Can we card reach? Okay, mantra, quick one. You said mantra and OM token, yeah? Mantra and then OM token. Okay, so mantra is the same as OM, yeah. 16 cents, $180 million market cap. Whoa, this thing pumped in March to $7, and it's $7 and it's down to 16 cents. $7 down to 16 cents. Oh, thank you, Apostle, for the gift. $7 down to 16 cents. Wow. Wow, there was a huge withdrawal here. 2 cents. So 2 cents, it even went to $8. Was it $8? No, 7.8. 2 cents, 7.8, 16 cents. 2 cents, 7. 2 cents, $7.8, 16 cents. Nah, this fall is heavy. That's mantra. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with mantra, but this is serious. That means that they feeling falling from like over $1 billion market cap to 180 million. That's intense. It says building the world's financial ecosystem on chain. I don't know what they have planned. Permissionless chain for permissioned applications. It looks like something weighty. You know, what they are describing here looks like something weighty. But as to whether the coin is going to pick up, I cannot tell. But it looks like what they are doing is heavy. Can WikiCard reach 3 zeros and a 1? Can it lose 3 more zeros? Can, yes, yes. Can. But will it within 2025? I cannot guarantee that. But can it? Can, yes, it can. Do most DeFi perpetual coins like Asta, Avantis, Apex protocol have a strong outlook, especially since CZ? Yes. Yes. That's a good question. This is a good question. Since CZ, yeah, CZ is also pushing Asta, and that is what is making it go like parabolic, and people are also like holding Asta. Asta is a perpetuals coin, just like MYX Finance. I think the perpetual coins are really doing well. Perpetual coins are really, really doing well. Thank you for the likes. Let's increase the likes. I appreciate it. So perpetuals is like a new trend. The perpetuals is like the trend, the current trend right now. Coins that are coming as perpetuals are doing very well. If you see a perpetual coin that has like strong design, strong team, just get into it. Yeah. And then cash out at the top. And how do you know the top? When the momentum is decreasing. It's like fast momentum and then slow momentum. When it goes like this, right? The slope of the chart tells you how fast the momentum or how deep the momentum is. So when you see a chart spiking like almost like 12 o'clock, like this, it's high momentum. And when you see it doing this, it means momentum is slowing down. So coins pump like this. Any coin giving you like a 12 o'clock vibe is high momentum. So it's like, that's high momentum. But guess what? When it goes high like that, the momentum is high like that, it's going to tank and come down. Okay. But if momentum is like this, momentum is like 5 o'clock. No, it's like 2 o'clock. This 12, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so somewhere like 2 o'clock, if you see the momentum around 2 o'clock like this, it means it's falling. and then eventually gets to 3 o'clock, people are going to start selling. So when you see it at that 2 o'clock vibe, the chart is like this, it's rising like this. That momentum is not too fast, so it doesn't fall too fast. But if you see the momentum like this, 1 o'clock, 12, it's going to fall very fast. So pay attention to the charts, yeah, and then check the angle of the movements. If it's too straight, it will fall too fast, and then you cash out. So how you know to cash out is when it's like 1, 2 thereabout, cash out. Thoughts on Volt Inu. Volt Inu has been in the mouths of many people, even some prophets, that is going to do well. But I haven't invested in Volt Inu. I haven't personally invested in Volt Inu. Do you have any idea about DeFi Tiger? I'm holding DeFi Tiger, but I'm disappointed because it hasn't really moved that much. But I'm still holding. Who knows? It could give me a surprise pump one of these days. Yeah, so the one asking, WeCat can actually lose 3 zeros. Kojo, how are you doing? But as to when is another question, yeah. I think there's another scam group using my group name. Really? This is the Telegram group. Mine, oh, that means somebody has recreated my group. That's a scam group. That's not mine. Mine is undervalued crypto. So the scam group is undervalued crypto, so 1. That's not my group. How many people are there? Oh my goodness. I hope people don't get scammed. As for crypto, everyone just takes any opportunity to create a scam. So guys, be careful. My group is undervalued crypto on Telegram without an S. Not undervalued cryptos 1. No. So thank you very much for bringing my attention to that. I'm going to look at that. Do you think BNB Tiger can lose 5 or 6 zeros in 5 years? The market cap is... We also need to look at the market cap, not just the zeros, right? Because if you're looking at the zeros, BNB Tiger, the old one had about 17 zeros, right? 17 zeros. And then the new one had 11 zeros. Okay. So don't just look at the zeros, look at the market cap. I think the market cap was already in millions, but the zeros were so many. Now, if 1 zero clears, it simply means that that current market cap is multiplied by 10. If another one clears, multiplied by 100. So for BNB Tiger to clear 5 zeros, we are talking of billions in market cap, or probably close to $1 trillion. So can it clear 5 to 6 zeros? Then if it will, they will have to drastically cut the supply. That's the only way it will be possible to clear 5, 6 zeros and still have like a reasonable market cap. They'll have to clear a lot of the supply. Megalo, how are you doing? So Alex, as it stands, all things being equal, it cannot lose 5 or 6 zeros. All things being equal, because looking at the market cap, it will take so much for it to market cap and the supply. It will take so much for it to lose 5 or 6 zeros, unless they are burning a chunk of the supply. Thoughts on Mave? Is it on coin market cap? Let me know if it's on coin market cap. When you mention a coin, say yes, or maybe you mention it and then you say it's on coin market cap. Mave is multi-asset investment vehicle. 3 million market cap. 3 million, there's more room for growth at 3 million market cap. And I see it's come from 4 zeros and a 1 8, which is this year's low point. This year's low point was 4 zeros and 1 8. And then it went to 2 zeros and a 3. That's 100x. It's made 100x this year already. Let me check the website to see what it's about. So, private equity on chain. Okay, interesting. Shows you your investments. Lock requirement, 2,000 minimum. Twice the yield, half the risk. Are you sure? Private commercial deals offer some of the best risk to reward ratios across all capital markets. Above average yields secured with physical assets, fully transparent, and EU regulator compliant. Interesting. Access institutional capital markets seamlessly. Oh, okay. 5 billion worth of successful projects for investors. Looks like a nice utility. Okay, the utility of Mave. powering the future of on-chain capital markets. Yield-bearing pools goes live on mainnet. Buyback and burn mechanism. Okay. Yeah, even looking at the market cap and the supply from here, I think it's undervalued. Mave is undervalued. Mave is undervalued. Only has less than 1,200 holders. Mave is undervalued. And that's a good catch. Was it Sharon? Yeah. Mave is undervalued right now. 3 million market cap, 1 billion supply, 0.2 zeros and a 2. And looking at what they have to offer, with less than 2,000 holders, Mave is undervalued. I think I need to put this on my watch list. Less than 400 people are watching this on Coin Market. Wait, when did it launch out? Oh, 2024. It's relatively new, December 2024, after the pump that happened. Oh, okay. Yeah, this. Wow, we have a couple of whales in there. We have a couple of whales holding billions of the coin. That means they're holding about, let me see, 1.5, oh, million. They're holding millions. So the highest holder holds $3.9 million. Wow. You have a couple of whales in here. Yeah. So Mave, put it on your watch list here. Should I still hold it in Trust Wallet? What are you holding? Dance. Or you can send it to your Phantom. Trust Wallet doesn't really show like new coins. So send it to your Phantom wallet. I had a vision while Gary says, I had a vision while sleeping that Volt Inu went to 10 cents. What's the current price? So that's a dream, yeah? If you're sleeping, it's a dream. If you're awake, then it's a vision. So that's 6 zeros and 1. Yeah, Bro Clem has also given a prophetic word on Volt Inu. I just haven't bought it yet. But he also gave a prophetic word on Volt Inu. 6 zeros and a 1, and he said it went to 10 cents. Guys, if you have $10, put it in there. Yeah, you can make 10K if this dream comes to pass. Yeah, I mean, we also believe in dreams. Yeah. Pag Inu is the next wiki cat. Don't miss. Alex says Pag Inu. I've seen Pag Inu trending on the net, but I haven't really looked into it. PUG Inu. Pag Inu. If you haven't followed on my socials, do give a follow. Also join our Telegram, Undervalued Crypto, not Undervalued Cryptos 1, no, Undervalued Crypto without an S. Yeah, Pag Inu sits at 9 zeros and a 5. I'm sure it's one of those meme coins without value proposition. So Gary says he had a dream about Volt Inu. Brooklyn also spoke about Volt Inu doing very well. So maybe if you have like $10 you want to put in an amount you can afford to lose, why not? The new BNB Tiger burned 50% of their supply. Okay, that's why it cut down the supply too. I have both BNB Tigers. I mean, to play it safe. Both BNB Tiger. How does the BYD share or stock symbol look like? Try trading the other day. BYD. Yeah, BYD. I'm streaming with the phone, so I can open it. BYD. Just go on Robinhood. I bought it on Robinhood, yeah. BYD, the Chinese luxury car. BYD. I saw one in Hong Kong in UK. Yeah, if you're on Robinhood, you can buy BYD. I think BYD is $13 right now. $13 right now. Yeah, BYD is $13 right now. Nah, the scam group has 1K members. Invest 2K, get 40K. Who does that? Invest 4K, get 80K. Invest 9. They are just going to lose their money. I need to put it out there for people to report that page. What can you say about Lead AI, LAI? Is it on CoinMarketCap? Please tell me if it's on CoinMarketCap. Yeah, I keep repeating this. Let me know if it's on CoinMarketCap. It makes it easy for me to find it. Sometimes there are coins on CoinGecko that are not on CoinMarketCap yet. So when you mention the coin, let me know if it's on CoinMarketCap. Is 4 trillion BNB Tiger enough? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to clear those zeros, but anyway. Michael says that's more than enough. Crepe, Billy Cats, I've mentioned them about being good holds. Billy Cats surely is a long-term hold. Crepe when it pumps cash out here. Crepe coin also could be a long-term hold, but it's also struggling, just like Shiba. Crepe is struggling just like Shiba. I think when it moves, Shiba moves. I think they are twins, you know. Crepe and Shiba. Yeah, so Kojo, move your dance token to Phantom and you're going to see it. We are planning on doing a donation this weekend to an orphanage and then solicit more callers to help with the vision. It's been rough. It's been tough even on myself, but hopefully we'll pull through, yeah. I spoke about Memecoin on CoinMarketCap. Hemi, we looked at Hemi, a couple of people are buying, and the price drop, it looks like a good price point to buy at the current price. Yeah, it's dropped by about 40 or 30%. So looking at the charts, so you can get in and buy at the current price point. Yeah, Myro, is it on CoinMarketCap? When you mention a coin, let me know if it's on CoinMarketCap. If it's not, I'll have to go to Dex and look for it. Myro is down ever since 2024 December. It's just like been down like that, down flat. Myro has just been like down flat. And when I see charts like that, I don't know, I need to do more research to be confident in buying. I also have sell limits with Luna Classic and Shiba Inu on Kraken up to $1. Talk BBFT, please, sir. There are rumors that Luna Classic will pick up, also with Shiba. I sold off my Luna Classic because we needed to put a lot, we needed to push our token. So yeah, I had to sell off my Luna Classic and some of my Shiba bag. But hopefully I'll buy it back and hold it for the next 5 years. BBFT. Which one is that? Is that baby something? Is it on CoinMarketCap? When you mention, let me know if it's on CoinMarketCap. Baby BFT, 12 million, 0.2 zeros and a 4. I'm guessing supply is in billions. Yeah. Wow, this coin has really moved. 3 zeros and a 6 to 2 zeros and a 4. Yeah. Flash crash of Bitcoin. All stable coins are down as well, which will happen. And whales need to... Gary is trying to say something. Pastor Albert, how are you doing? Hi. Pack their money somewhere, hence Luna Classic. Oh, okay. This flash crash of Bitcoin, I've been hearing it for years. Flash crashes, I think they are just glitches on exchanges. They are just like internet glitches. Sometimes you see that, oh, even USDT, there are times you will see a flash crash, like it goes like 50 cents. I feel like it's just technological glitch, but I don't think that that flash crash is like a lot of people withdrawing their money at once. I don't know, but that is what I think. I think the flash crashes are the glitches that happen on the websites, because there are times you put a buy limit there, it just doesn't buy it. So I don't know. I feel like it's a myth. I don't know. Gary says it's coming. We are close. Let's see what happens. Maybe it might prove me wrong. Let's see. The collapse of the whole money system. The big change is coming. Oh yeah, the big change is coming. I've seen videos where, you know, US is trying to, I think the advisor for Vladimir Putin was talking about the fact that US was looking, I think he had some intel, and he was like, hey, US is looking to switch to stable coins, right? because the dollar is really struggling and is going to go fully crypto. There are so many messages like that and news going around. Even when you Google right now and then you type in, America fully switching to a crypto economy, Vladimir Putin advisor, you see articles on that, and then you can go read them. Yeah. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes that we are not aware of. We are going to see sudden rush, like money being pumped into certain coins out of nowhere, like especially XRP. They have a ledger, they have a network that the US is, and it's a US coin, right? Remember what Trump said? They want to make US the crypto capital. What does it mean to make a country a crypto capital? It's not just about buying and holding. There's some system that needs to change or that needs to, come into place. So for US to be made a crypto capital, there's something that is, I think I could find the article right here. US to switch to crypto economy. There are plans, and I feel that is why President Trump created the WLFI token, the World Liberty Finance, and it also has it as a stable coin. There's a plan going on. Looking forward to making that the choice stable coin to hold some parts of the economy's money. So it says here, President Trump signs a Genius Act. In his first week of office, he signed an executive order to promote US. First week, what was the first thing he did? Was to sign an executive order to push crypto. There's a plan because US is owing about $35 trillion, right? The economy is struggling, so they need to change the financial system. And that is where crypto is going to come in. So he promised to make US a crypto capital of the world. Now I'm reading from the White House website. Okay, this whitehouse.gov, so the government website, emphasizing the need to embrace digital assets to drive economic growth and technological leadership. Now follow. In his first week, he signed an executive order to promote United States leadership in digital assets. In March, President Trump signed an executive order to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve and a US digital asset stockpile, which positions US as a leader among nations in government digital asset strategy. Listen, he has long been a proponent of the Genius Act, saying it is going to make America the undisputed leader in digital assets. Nobody will do it better. It is pure genius. Like this is how you say it. Nobody will do it better. It is pure genius. Digital assets are the future, and our nation is going to own it. This is what he's saying. We are talking about massive investment and big innovation. This is what he's saying. The House will hopefully move lightning fast and pass a clean Genius Act. Get it to my desk ASAP. No delays, no add-ons. And I know this man can do it. Look at the way he's done, the immigration stuff. I mean, yeah. Nathan said I'm dropping crazy knowledge. Yeah, so the House will hopefully move lightning fast, pass a clean Genius Act, and get it to my desk ASAP. This is from the White House. Guys, pay close attention. No delays, no add-on. This is American brilliance at its best, and we are going to show the world how to win with digital assets like never before. I don't know how many of you have read this news, but I'm just on the White House website, and that's what Trump is saying. And then down here, they've put his picture. And then he says that the Genius Act, this is what it's going to do. It prioritizes consumer protection, strengthens the US dollar reserve in currency status, and bolsters national security. The Genius Act will make America the undisputed leader, which we've read, bringing massive investment in innovation into our country. So he supports it because it's going to protect consumers from nefarious actions or actors in the financial markets. And this long overdue legislation creates the first ever federal regulatory system for stable coins. Like I said, stable coins. That's probably one reason why he established the WLF stablecoin. Like I said, why would there be a need to do that if there's no plan? Okay. Yeah. Genius Act aligns state and federal stablecoin frameworks, ensuring fair and consistent regulation throughout the country. So keep your eyes on XRP. It's going to pump out of nowhere. It's like you're going to come to a point where I don't know if this is prophetic or just my mind, but I feel like we're going to come to a point where everybody's going to forget about XRP. And the moment our attention shifts to other coins, XRP just pump out of nowhere. Because people are going to now take out their money from XRP and start putting them elsewhere. Oh, this coin is not pumping, it's not pumping. And then boom, $10 per coin. Then it climbs from there. Once it's $10, get what? They're going to FOMO in. A lot of people are going to FOMO in. Oh, I used to hold XRP. Oh, I used to hold XRP. Buy back. It's going to 1,000. You would have missed out. Join my Telegram, yeah? Undervalued crypto. It's going to come to a point. I don't know if this is prophetic or it's just my mind, but I feel like we are going to forget about XRP and focus on other coins. And then out of the blue, there will be a new financial system that just like takes that coin to the moon. When XRP catches 15% of SWIFT, it puts the price at $11,000. This is Gary saying it. When XRP catches 15%, so even if it takes 1% or 1.5, that's $1,000. And if you have 100 XRP, how much is that? 100 XRP and 1,000. You add 2 zeros. That's what? 100K, right? Man, that's crazy. That's good money. Let's see. After November, Gary says, when ISO goes live, we either moon right away or we crash and then moon. But the moon is for sure. The moon is for sure. They are purposely trying to keep XRP down. Yeah, a lot of people are holding it. I feel like they were like, oh man, we want to use XRP, but a lot of people are holding it. We will make them rich. Nah, we can't make everyone rich. So let's try and cause a diversion. Let's try and delay this thing. Let's worry people to sell off. You know, but if you hold for long, you'll be rewarded. I feel like if you hold for long, you will be rewarded. Yisa, thanks for following. So XRP is going to hit 1 trillion market cap. That's crazy. Then that's going to be like rubbing shoulders with Bitcoin, you know. XRP might be rubbing shoulders with Bitcoin at 1 trillion market cap because Bitcoin is what? Is it 2 trillion? Let me check it right here. Bitcoin is around 2.1 trillion. Imagine this thing was like 10 million market cap. Yeah, we really missed out on this. Really missed out on this. I never even heard of Bitcoin until like when I was in uni, and Bitcoin was $400 per coin when I heard of it. But who would think that it would become something big? Yeah, $400. You feel like, oh, there was not even that mind that it could rise from $400 per Bitcoin. And at that time, I was a student. Students are broke, so $400 was too expensive for me to buy 1 Bitcoin. We were all students at the time. We are broke. We are eating low quality food. So where do I get $400 to invest in a coin? 99%, Gary says, won't make it with XRP. It's serious. Crepe. Yeah, Crepe. There's been several prophetic words on Crepe. Crepe is going to do well. At least 10 cents is not far-fetched for Crepe. And if you have $10, if you have 100 million coins in Crepe and it hits 10 cents, if you have 10 million in Crepe and it hits 10 cents, that's $1 million. And we are just 3 zeros away from $1 million. Wow. Nathan says, I know people that bought Solana at 10 cents, bro. Wow. I saw Solana fall from $250 to $8 and I didn't buy it because I was scared it was going to behave like Luna. So I didn't buy it, and then it went back to 200, and I was really pained. Today I only hold 1 Solana, you know, which I've decided not to sell. Maybe one day when it hits 5K, I'll sell. So what I'm doing with Solana is I'm just trying to like put it in a yield and give me some percentages over time. At least that's the only way I can create or mint more Solana. But there are some coins, if they fall right now, I'm going to put a lot of money in them. Like imagine BNB falls from $900 where it stands right now, 967. Even now, we've started seeing $900 BNB cheap. You know, when it was $500, we thought, oh, this is too high. But now that BNB is $900, we are seeing it as cheap because it's been at $1,000 before. Do you see how our minds work? We need to see coins mix at all-time highs, and then when they fall, we now see them as cheaper. So coins like BNB, Solana, if Solana falls to $180, you need to buy. You need to load your bag ASAP. If you see BNB at 600, you need to load your bag. There are some price points when you see them now, it's like an advantage for you. You know, which platform are you using to yield the Solana? So there are a couple of them. There's BitGet, but what I use is Ledger. I use Ledger. And for Ledger, for you to use Ledger, you need to get a cold wallet, right? You need to get a cold wallet, but you can yield on BitGet. I think BitGet offers Solana yields. Let me see. I don't know for Binance, but I know BitGet offers Solana yields. I think they'll give you about 4% per year. At least if you are not going to sell the token, you might as well get some, earn something on it. So I think BitGet will give you about 4%, either 4 or, but Ledger gives 6 to 7%. And then BitGet will give you about 4% per year on Solana if you're holding. Yeah. So I'm getting some small coins on my Solana. BitGet Solana yield. Now I can even find it out here. I can find out here for you right now which other platforms will give you extra yield on your Solana coins. Solana currently sits at $201 for one coin. If you haven't followed on TikTok and other platforms, you can join us on Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. Look at this. Solana, $1.04 in 2020. $1.04 in 2020. Imagine you hold 200 at the time, even 95 cents. Look at this. Imagine you hold even just like 200 multiplied by 200. That's 40,000. 40,000 from $200. Man, that's why I don't want to play with my crypto for the next 5 years. Because some prices we are seeing now, we're not going to see them again. So Solana, if I should check the yields on Solana, Binance will give you 1% to 5%. Bybit will give you 1% to 6%. Gate.io will give you the highest. Gate.io 2.7 to 16% per year on your Solana if you stake it. So yes, Nathan, I believe in staking. Qcoin will give you 0.1% to 8%. Bitmart 10% to 15%. Wow, I think I should take my money and go and stake in Bitmart. Bitmart will give you 10 to 15% on your Solana. And Nexo will give you 5 to 8% on your Solana. I believe in staking. But it's serious. Faraday bags and cold wallets are a must. Cold wallets, yeah, you need to get cold wallets. Cold wallets, store your most valuable coins on there. Or you can spread them. You can put maybe 60% in a cold wallet. Keep 30% in maybe an exchange and maybe 20% in a decentralized wallet. I've been hearing about cyber attacks coming a lot. Yeah, recently they send fake coins to your wallet. It's happened to people on our page. Yeah, and what happens is, when you see those tweets like, oh, drop your wallet address, I'm going to do a giveaway, scammers go to that post and then go and take everybody, all those who drop their wallets. They go and take them, and then they now have a database of wallets that were freely given to them through the people saying, hey, drop your wallets. And when that happens, they are going to put that in an Excel sheet, do all their stuff, and then send fake tokens to all those wallets they collected from X. And X is the easiest place to scam people, because a lot of people just every day, even right now, a few seconds ago, someone has dropped their wallet address. Right? So they pick it up, they pick all those wallet address under that post that the influencer made to drop your wallets, and then they send fake tokens. So if you see them, you see that, oh, $500 is in your wallet. It's actually fake $500. You cannot swap. The moment you interact with the contract, try to swap, they have access to your wallet and then they drain it. So very, 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 very careful. Very, very, very careful with dropping your wallets on. You know, I used to think that, oh, it's nothing to drop your wallets on the internet. Maybe someone might just send you some money if you win a giveaway. But later on, come to think of it, I was like, nah. So that is how the scammers are getting our addresses, because you are dropping your wallets on. And there's also the deep web and the dark web where they have access to people's wallet addresses. Yeah, so there's a Faraday bag. Sorry, there's a Faraday bag and there's also cold wallets. So be sure to get them here. You can get a cold wallet without a Faraday bag. But anyway, if you want both, that's also fine. Man, but buying Solana at 10 cents is crazy. Buying Solana at 10 cents is crazy. Isa Rasak says, there's this coin I'm holding more. I don't even know the reason. What coin is that? What coin is that? For me, it's Pump coin that I'm holding. Vita Inu coin. I have up to $32 billion of it. Is it just an ordinary meme coin or they have some value proposition? Yeah, Zero says, Charlie. This is why Decent is the best. You can't receive any other token that you haven't added. Yeah, Decent wallet I recommended for those who wanted to buy XDC coin. Yeah, Decent wallet is a solid one. Decent. You can buy XDC and hold it in there. It's also good. It's not that popular, but I think it's a good wallet. Decent wallet. It's decent. Maybe that's why they call it decent. It's decent. Yeah. If you haven't followed on TikTok or YouTube, give us a follow. Undervalued crypto. Undervalued crypto. Now remember to hold your meme coins. Wikicat, Crepe, Billy Cat. Those are the top three I propagate all the time. Crepe, Billy Cat, Wikicat. Very, very solid projects for you guys to hold. Very, very solid projects for you to hold. Very, very solid projects. Yeah. Yeah, keep your questions coming. The upcoming base token. Base. We got Volt, BNB, Tiger. Yeah, Gary, thanks for following. Base token. Where to buy Crepe? I have a video. Yeah, Penny Wallet, you can get Crepe on it. You can get on Mexi, Bitmart. Okay. And watch my beginner's video, my first pin video on TikTok on how to buy any coin. Yeah. It really is a good guide for you if you're starting out in crypto. Base token. Oh, Base Network. Are they trying to launch their token? Is it the same Base Network? Because I know Base. I don't think Base Network. Do they have a token? No, I doubt. But if you are going to launch a token, then bro, I think you should get it. Yeah, to be announced. Base. Yeah, they are going to launch. This is the thing I don't like about US crypto exchanges. Coinbase, CLO defense base as regulatory debate intensifies. There's always a regulation problem with US crypto exchanges. It's always a regulation problem. Sometimes you could be doing everything right and then some loopholes will just be found out and then your exchange is greatly affected. That is why a lot of the big gets don't want to come to the US, They are going to be finding faults here and there and then it's going to affect them. So Bybit's BitGet, they don't want to come to the US. Right. The regulation is so intense that it deters people from bringing their exchanges to the US. It's intense, yeah. I had problem with my Penny Wallet. Penny Wallet doesn't show the charts as of now, but it's something they're still working on. They don't show the charts, like you don't see the price charts, but it's something they're still working on. If you haven't followed us on here, you can. Yeah, Coinbase is coming soon. Yeah, Base also has a partnership with Coinbase. I think Base, if you can get in very early, buy Base. Maybe you might have baby Base. You never know. Buy in on Base when you can. It's a good project. Buy early. But if you miss a pump, wait because people are gonna dump it. Yeah, coins like that, they dump it. Even Trump's coin, people dump it. So what is Base? So yeah. Which exchanges are available? Bybit, BitGet, Binance, they're all available in Ghana. For God's Child is asking. Yeah. Yeah. XDC, if you don't have it, don't forget to add it to your bag. XDC, if you don't have it, don't forget to add it to your bag. And then Asta, I think, can also do well. Ghana Jollof or Nigerian Jollof, which one is better? You know the answer already. This one there's no argument. It's Ghana Jollof. Yeah. And the reason why Ghana Jollof is better, when people say one is better, they don't explain why. Let me explain why. Ghana Jollof is better than Nigerian Jollof. Nigerian Jollof, they boil the rice a little bit. So the jollof is very, very soft, right? They boil the rice a little bit and then they now add it to the stew. And they use what? Parboiled rice. I've eaten Nigerian jollof, so at least I'm judging from a neutral point. Neutral point. But Ghana jollof, the rice is literally cooked from scratch in the stew. So it makes the rice not too soft. When rice is too soft, it's not nice. It gives it a little bit of, it's not too soft. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's chewable. It's not like Nigerian rice, jollof rice, where you can swallow. You're not supposed to be swallowing rice. But Nigerian jollof is so soft that you can swallow it. Yeah, Pastor Albert, what of our bull run dancers? Yeah, we are trying to make a donation this weekend and then solicit more callers to call our token. Yeah, so we are still working on it. Yeah. We are still working on pushing the price up. So that's the difference between Ghana and Nigerian jollof. Yeah. Anyway, that's just by the way. That's just by the way. Keep your questions coming and your recommendations coming in. Thank you for the likes on TikTok. Keep your recommendations coming. Once we go beyond 10,000 followers on TikTok, we'll be able to share the screen and you see me at the same time. You see the screen and then you see. I'll also have to do that for YouTube as well. Yeah, but I want us to cross 10K on TikTok and then I'll be able to share the screen. So you can both see me and then you can see the chats. Yeah. But thanks for liking. Yeah. So don't forget to hold some of the coins for the long term. Forget you bought them. Right. That's the key to holding. Forget you bought them. I wish we had a platform where you can just go lock our tokens and forget about it. Like the way Pi Network. Hi, Awesome. How are you doing? By the way Pi Network has its wallet where you can go in there and lock your tokens and then tell it that, okay, open it up after 3 months, open it up after 6 months. I think there should be a general wallet. I am praying that somebody establishes something like that. It's going to help us to hold our tokens because the temptation to sell is too much. It's too much. No, but if you can hold the tokens in such spaces or platforms, it's going to really help us. XCN is another good one. Yeah, I called XCN and then it pumped, and a lot of people came to my video on YouTube and they came to follow. And I was like, okay, so you guys are waiting for it to really pump before you know that, yeah, I was making a good projection on that coin. So XCN did well. Onyx coin. I'm also sticking XCN. You can stick XCN on their website for about 14% per year. So I bought XCN and I'm sticking it. I'm just going to keep it there. Like sometimes I even forget I bought XCN. XCN, Onyx coin. How long do you think we should hold for? Which one? Is it the XCN? It's an ISO token. Yeah, XCN is, yeah, ISO token. Maybe you could hold till it gets to like $1. You can easily get like some solid gains on XCN at $1. Yeah, XCN can give you some solid gains. So you could hold it for the long term. Yeah, good day, Joe. How are you? Opagan, thanks for following. I don't know if Ajibola, I don't know if I pronounce your name right. Have I analyzed sushi? Sushi, is it on coin market cap? I remember those times we used to have, I don't know how many of you remember or how long you've been in crypto, but we used to have this coin, Wagyu Swap. I was invested in Wagyu Swap. Like that, thanks for following. Wagyu Swap, it did well, and then we started staking on Wagyu Swap, and then all of a sudden it just crashed. I don't know if it's still alive. But at that time, sushi, when he says sushi, I remembered Wagyu Swap. That was the meat and food era. Coins were called by food names, Wagyu and sushi and meatballs and all those things were coming up. Food names. Now we have animal trends, the cats and the dogs and the rabbits and frogs and tigers. So every era has what trends, you know. At that time, Wagyu Swap, Wagyu, we are sticking for high APYs, like as high as 100,000 APY, 50,000 APY. But I've studied the trend and I've seen that every time coins give like those insane APYs, they come down, they don't do well over time. Like what MYX Finance is trying to do. They started out with giving like million APY, 800 million APY, and then the price just like went down. Is it safe holding crypto on MEXC? If you don't feel safe, well, it's a good exchange, but if you don't feel safe, spread it across different exchanges. For example, if you want to hold, let's say, 50 million Shiba coins, you could do 10 in MEXC, and then 10 in Binance, 10 in Bybit, something like that. Sushi is 66 cents. 188 million market cap. Now this thing used to be $20. Sushi swap, sushi used to be $20. And it's now 66 cents. So more than 22x fall. I don't know if you want to still hold it, but more than 22x. Let's take our likes to 10K on TikTok. Sushi is at sushi 7.8 APY. Okay, you can also stick some sushi. Yeah. Yeah, and when APYs are high, those coins that are in reserve is what the team use as distribution for rewards. So if I get a distribution I'm selling off, I'm even affecting the price more. That's what is happening to Pi Network. Pi Network was stable around 40 cents, such that if it broke 40 cents downwards, it was going to greatly affect the price. But then came in the rewards in the Pi ecosystem. So they'll say, oh, stake it for boost, lock your tokens and get a 200% boost. All those things is releasing more supply and people are going to cash out that reward, that supply. So when they cash that out, what happens to the price? It keeps going down. So for you to see Pi at 2.99 all-time high and then down to 20 something cents, that's a 10x drop. And it's happening because they are giving out Pi Network coins as rewards. And people are cashing out those rewards on the daily. So it's going to affect the price. Like that says, I have $1,000 advice on allocation. Okay, I wouldn't say advice. I don't give financial advice, but I'll make recommendations. You could get like $100 in Crepe, $100 in WikiCat. You can buy one Solana to hold for when it hits 1,000. That's 400 gone already. You can get $100 worth of pump fund tokens. That's 500 now. So you have extra 500. $500. Which coins can you put it in? If you don't mind the risk, you can hold Asta, because I know at this point Asta could be such that people would dump it because it's made so much profit, but it also has like strong value proposition. It has strong value proposition. So you could also get $100 or $150 in Asta. And then MYX Finance, maybe when it drops to like $12, you can also put $100 there. And which other coin? SUI, you can get $100 worth of SUI. Then we have $200 left. You can buy Hype, $100, and then you can buy XDC. Yeah, so I've distributed your coin for you. I wouldn't remember what I said like off head, so I just hope you caught some. Yeah. You are welcome. You're welcome. Let's see any other comments. Best to hold in a cold wallet, yeah. But the disadvantage is that not all cold wallets have all the coins available. Like most cold wallets don't have all the coins available. For example, the ledger that I use, I don't have all the coins. Maybe like if you check top 500, and usually they're in the top 500. If you check top 500 coin market cap coins, the ledger is holding about maybe 250 coins or 200 coins that you can actually buy and hold on the ledger. But aside that, you have to just go out and buy on an exchange. Phoenix Me, thanks for following. Yes, you're welcome for the most valuable information. Follow our Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. No S at the end. Undervalued Crypto. Yeah, Undervalued Crypto. Sape Mensa, thanks for following. Yeah. So the cold wallet, let me show you how it looks like. Now, one good thing about the cold wallet is that if you don't connect it to a PC and sign with your password, even if someone has this, they will not be able to take out any money. Now, this is the box the cold wallet comes in. This is Ledger. You can see the logo, right? Ledger L. And then I put it on this. This is the logo. Ledger. Do you see? That's the logo L. So they give you some free stickers you can use. And if you have about $70 or $100, anywhere from $70 to $100, you can buy my Telegram. My Telegram has 1.2. Yeah, 1.2. I've been forgetting, we're in the thousands now. This is Ledger. Now, if you have $70 to $100, you can get a Ledger, right? It comes in a box like this, and it comes with instructions. When you open, you're going to see something like this. This is the cold wallet, right? So I'm showing the cold wallet. You don't throw this away because it preserves your thing, right? So this is the cold wallet. And then right here, you have the USB cable that you would connect to your PC. Okay, so they give you a USB cable. Any transaction you're going to make, you need to connect this. You need to connect this to your cold wallet. Nathan is saying is holding below 1K or 10K meaningful. With regards to what? Now, any transaction, whether you want to buy or sell, you need to connect your cold wallet to a PC via these cables. So I'm going to do the connection for you to see. All right, let's take our likes up. And then, so this is it. This is what always stores the USB cord. Okay, so whenever I'm done, let's say doing a transaction, I can just like fold it the way it came and then keep them in here and then put them in the box, right? So it's type C. It's type C. I am thinking that if you lose this cord or if it starts to malfunction, you might be able to still use any type C to connect it. That's what I think. But I haven't tried because I don't want to damage anything. But if I'm in a situation where I lose this, then I'm going to try other type C chords. On the ledger, is it just for safe spacing? So this is just to get offline. Like whatever is happening to XRP, for example, if I'm holding XRP or my cold wallet, anything that is happening to XRP on the exchanges, let's say like Bybit was hacked, right? They hacked Bybit's Ethereum and they cashed out like $1 billion. So if I have anything is to happen to Bybit and I have my Ethereum on my cold wallet, I'm safe from that happening. For example, if they cleared every Ethereum on Bybit, they're even lucky they didn't clear the entire Ethereum bag. But if they cleared, for example, they cleared the entire Ethereum bag and something happened strangely, and they're like, oh, for now, if you're holding Ethereum, we cannot refund you. Please hold for the next 6 months. I'm going to avoid that because I have a cold wallet. So the cold wallet, you see there's like, it comes like a pen drive. Okay, so this is the cord that we are going to connect to the cold wallet. And then you can see right here, it says Ledger. The logo is also on it. Ledger is like a golden thing, right? It looks good, but you can just have $10 on it. Looks like it looks like you have some big money, but you could just be having $10 on this, which is way less than how much you bought it. Yeah. So that's the real followership on Telegram. Yeah. So now this is the the crypto cold wallet, and this is the cord. So how am I going to connect this? And okay, I think I should connect. I'm going to connect it to this PC. I'm going to connect it. I have a crack here. Yeah. So I'll shift it so that you see it. I'll shift the screen so that you have a better view of it. All right. So one moment here. I'm just trying to connect everything. If you haven't followed, follow us at Undervalued Crypto, Telegram, YouTube, everywhere, Undervalued Crypto. Okay, I'm trying to open my ledger so that I do the quick. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. It's in there, so you take it out like this, okay? And it has a screen. It comes with a screen. Do you see the screen? Now you can't see the light on the screen, even if, and then it has 2 buttons here. All right. Nathan, WikiCat, I bought early. Like I said, I'm over 10x on WikiCat. Yeah, that's for the ones I'm still holding. Yeah, so there are 2 buttons here and there's a screen. And then you can always put it back in like this. Okay, and then you can hang this, whatever. So I do it this way, and right here is the Type-C. This is where you put the Type-C cable. So I'm going to put the Type-C. Jack says I've made the most on Bitcoin. That's good. Bitcoin, we saw it early, but at that time we were broke. Okay, so I put it in here. It's still not on. Do you see? It's still not on. It's still a blank screen, right? I'm going to connect this to my PC. So this is Ledger. This is how it opens. This is the app, right? This is the Ledger app. So right on here, you can stake some of your coins that you are holding on here for extra APY. Okay. So I come here and then I connect to this. Now, once I connect, the screen is going to light up. I connect. And then you see the screen lights up. Do you see it's lit up now? You see it? It's asking for the password. Okay, so I come in here, and when you press it twice like this, when you press the button at the same time, it will choose a number for your pin, and then you can use one of them. You see I'm moving around. If you check it, you see I'm moving around. You see there's something moving on the screen. Yeah, and this one moves to the left or to the right. I don't know which one it is. So I'm going to come in here and then type in my password by first hiding it from you. And then I type in my password. And when you type in your password, there's a check mark. There's a correct check mark at the end. So you press the two buttons to accept. Then now it opens. So now that it has opened, you would see XRP network. You see the different logos. XRP, you see XRP logo, you see Solana logo, you see Ethereum logo. Then you go to that particular one that you want. And then the way you can import extra networks is by using the app to import extra networks on the cold wallet. And one reason why it's also good to get this is that it helps you not, because it's a long process trying to withdraw stuff, right? Let's say if I want to cash out XRP, I need to connect this, go and look for my wallets, now connect it, enter password. Like, it's a long process. But if I have XRP on Binance and I want to sell it, I sell it, right? So this also even discourages you from now having to go connect, go in there, accept, approve transactions, password. Like, it helps you not be tempted to sell off stuff quickly. Okay. I have crypto on exchange, yeah, but I don't put all my crypto on exchange, and I don't put all my crypto in a cold wallet. You always have to spread your risk, you know. Yeah, that's what I've been preaching like for a long time. Spread your risk, right? Spread your risk. So one day, if your cold wallet gets missing and all your crypto is on your cold wallet, what happens? You get it. But the good thing is that if your crypto wallet gets missing, you have seed phrase, just like the way if your phone is missing and you had maybe MetaMask on it and you had a seed phrase, you can always restore your money or get back your money by entering the seed phrase. So it says what? Secret recovery sheet, right? So in here they give you a sheet where you can write your passphrases. Let me be careful it doesn't appear on the screen. Okay. Yeah, I need to give you an empty one and show you how it looks like. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I don't think we have an empty one. We don't have an empty one. Oh, we don't have, I was going to show you, but we don't have an empty one. But this one, right? This is where you write your passphrase when you first create your wallet. And then you keep it. Okay. Yeah. And, you know, keep it safe. Keep your cold wallet safe. It's you need to keep it safe, yeah. Make sure you keep your cold wallet safe so it doesn't get missing. Keep your cold wallet safe so it doesn't get missing. Yeah, so if you are staking Solana on Ledger, you could probably get like 6%, 6-7% on Ledger. Okay. All right. So we are done. Unplug, put it back. I've just shown you how the cold wallet works. Plug it in, put it back, and then you are good to go. So make sure you invest about $70. Yeah, Tangem I also heard is very good in a cold wallet. Okay, that also helps you. Yeah, and then you keep it. Imagine having like 10 Bitcoins on this. Man, that would be crazy. Yeah. How are you going to retrieve with a recovery phrase? So you're going to buy a new cold wallet, right? Especially the same model, and then they are going to ask you for your seed phrase when you first try to set it up, and then you put in the seed phrase of the one you lost, and then your coins will pop up. Okay, that's why there's a seed phrase. If not, they wouldn't have given any seed phrases if there's no means to restore it. Yes, you are welcome. What is the risk on exchange? That is if the exchange is hacked. There's risk if the exchange is hacked. You know, you can lose your money. The exchange is hacked, you can lose your money. Like what happened to Mt. Gox? Mt. Gox was one of the first exchanges where people could actually trade Bitcoin, and then the exchange crashed. You know, that case is still in court. They want to refund people their Bitcoins. That Mt. Gox issue is still in court. You know, trying to refund people their lost Bitcoin. People lost a ton of money because one of the very few places where you could buy, could buy and hold Bitcoin. Where can you buy? You can go to ledger.com. If they had a referral, I'd have given you a link. But ledger.com, ledger.com, you should be able to buy a wallet. There's the one with the big screen, like a phone. It has a big screen, but it's more costly. I decided to buy the lowest cost one, which is the one I just showed you. And it still has a screen, so that's good. Just that the other one is like a touch screen, but this one you'd have to use the buttons to control. So it's like some of them is like half the size of this, and it has a screen you can touch. Be like, okay, send this, then password, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's also good. Yeah, this is the website. Ledger. Just when I decided to show it, it goes off. Ledger, this is it. This is the website. Yeah, upgrade your crypto exchange. Is it exchange? Experience. Upgrade your crypto experience. And then you can purchase. So you see here products. These are the types. Now what I'm holding is like the Nano, the Ledger Nano, I think the Ledger Nano S. You know, the one that looks like the pen drive. I think I'm holding either this or this, one of them. I'm not too sure. Yeah. And then the one with the screen, and the one that looks like a fold. This one is like a fold. It's like a Samsung fold thing, you know. Yeah. And it's touch screen. This also touch screen. Yeah. So when you come here, ledger.com, I think you should see the prices. Let me scroll down and see if I can get you the prices. This one even looks like it looks like those phones where you can open. This one. And then this the Flex. And then there's the Nano range. You see, there's a Nano range, and then there's the one that is you can open, and there's the screen touch. I think these two are still screen touch, right? Yeah, physically secure your transactions. So you see, once you sign, it says transaction sign. It shows you on the screen. I don't know. I'm looking for the prices on here. But if you want to place an order, you can do that, or you can buy on Amazon. When are you going to teach about trading crypto? Yeah, I do that sometimes on my live. So you can join and stay in touch. There are times I'll show you, okay, buy this coin, and then later we show whether we made profit or not. So keep following. I also have beginner videos right here on my TikTok and YouTube. Go to my videos, the beginner videos, you would see that I have how to buy coins here. I'm trying to look for the prices. Ledger, I think I'm holding the Ledger Nano S. Yeah. This is $150, $149. This one, $149, $150. This one. Yeah, I think this is. No, I'm holding the S. I think I'm holding the S because I didn't buy it for one. I think I bought mine for, is it $79 or $85? It was around that price range. And then you choose the color you want. So there are different colors. You choose the color you want, right? Yeah, this is $150. And the one with the screen will cost way more. Let's see the price of the one with the screen. The one with the screen stacks. There's Ledger Flex and Ledger Stacks. This is it. This one. This one. It's going to cost way more. Yeah, someone says it's not safe. Yeah, I've heard that, but I mean, anyway, wherever you want to buy, if like the reviews are good, check the reviews first. You don't just want to buy from anyone. You can still buy on Amazon, but check the reviews. Yeah. If people are complaining, don't buy. Can Doge get to $1 by 2020? Yeah, it's possible. Stacks. I'm trying to find the price for stacks. I don't see where I kind of find it here. Okay, I go to add to cart. They also give you a protection plan. Now I'm going to skip this. $400. Stacks is $400. This one, 400. This one for the big boys. $400. And then you choose your color. All right, guys. It's been a wonderful session. Join my Telegram, Undervalued Crypto. We're also on WhatsApp. Yes, I've analyzed sushi. Sushi, yeah, I talked about sushi, Joe. And I was talking about the fact that it had a heavy drop. So it's not something I want to hold for the long term. Nathan, thanks for the gift. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for tuning in and staying on the live. I believe you have enjoyed the session. We'll bring in more sessions like these in the future. So thank you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.